Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another session of Believe in You. Happy to have my lovely players after a couple of weeks. Last time, you guys had just finished successfully making your way out of Duioma Core. Warhips had an interesting discussion with the ghost before heading out in an attempt to save Violence, his tiefling classmate from Duioma Core, who had been blinded by the voodoo doll that you guys had successfully retrieved. Once you got to her, you found that she had been dominated by the staff used by the Spirit Nagas, which seemed to somehow still be alive. Moving beyond that, there was a rough back and forth where you guys barely managed to flee, and the Naga, the last remaining one, fled still with the staff. You made your way back here, you took a rest. You were planning to find some way to get back up to the top level the fastest way, and you were alerted by Gorek that there was someone here. And as you walked out, you saw Skriana Shadowdusk with a bit of a retinue. And that is where we left off.
Cool, so...
Alright, Uli, you're up.
Alright, Uli, you got this.
Yeah, everyone fucking looks at Uli.
Everybody looking at Uli. Eyes.
Uli is like trying so hard to figure out.
Like, what's their vibe?
Yeah, like what is the vibe? What, like, do they have different vibes? Are they all?
Do they have different vibes?
Do they have different vibes?
Are you guys here together, or did you come separate?
When you peek your head over the clay altar, these people begin to step forward, and you see Skriana sort of kicks a Nothic out of her way. Not hard, just sort of nudges it with a foot, and it skitters off.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's a beholder, right? That looks like a real life.
That's a whole ass beholder,
That's
right?
a whole ass beholder.
That's a whole ass beholder.
That's a whole ass beholder.
Yeah.
I still definitely have a use of that poison for beholders.
Oh, you for sure do.
She walks up here, gives you a look.
Uli's like waiting to see if she'll like explain herself without being prompted, or if they need to say something.
You think that she's currently waiting for you to say something.
Oh, great. Okay.
We just gotta keep waiting here.
Uli steps forward a little more just to be around the
Actually,
altar.
roll an insight check.
Okay. My character sheet's not open yet. Fuck.
Sorry, I'm trying to see how far away from Skriana I am. I can get there.
Insight. Okay.
That's not very hard, Magnus.
Well, yeah, but you know.
Okay. Yeah, no additional information.
It's just you guys walks
Uli thinks of like all their like old etiquette lessons and all the like, you know, how nobles talk to each other and behave and blah blah blah, and then they just say, "What are you doing here?"
We were informed that this was the sort of current base of operations, the current capital of the Malerkin. I came to speak to you.
Uli just like pinches the bridge of their nose, like. Okay.
Speak.
Speak now or forever hold your silence, bitch.
Hide then.
Yes,
I
I felt that we should discuss some of the events that took place in Beyond Core, and she sort of looks back at mostly this guy, who doesn't seem to be paying that much attention, and she turns back and she says, I wished to apologize for attacking you out of the blue. See, I was told by Headmaster Blackcloak that it was one of the things that I should, do, and one of the things that was part of my responsibilities, a bit of a hall monitor to be. Of course, had I known your station, which I hadn't, I thought you might have stolen the cloak and all of your other accoutrements, as adventurers do. I would never have attacked you. Just thought I would say that.
self-identified hall monitor. Prissy chokes back a little bit of a snort at hall monitor.
Uli, I think Uli just says that there's a lot to unpack here. Sure, why not? Apology accepted. What's with
This.
all of them?
Well, my last bodyguard was eradicated, washed under the bridge, of course. Completely understandable. So I asked, and this guy, she asked me for help.
What, this guy?
Oh, that was not the voice I was expecting.
Yeah, me neither. Jesus.
Oh no.
Who the fuck is this guy? Sorry. Whoa, what? Who is that?
Instantly, everyone's in trance.
Poor little baby Scriana here couldn't. She's just so tiny and small, and hearing that she had her little mental thing destroyed, I had to help her out. But I also came here for a reason, you see. I was told other things about this level.
I hate this guy's vibes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. He looks like someone who. Oh, hey, SB. And you have to tell us this, and if you don't, it's fucking entrapment. Does he have a big sword?
He has a big sword.
Fuck! Well, guys, we're gonna have to take a
I was just thinking, like,
and everything's over.
this guy has, like, big, like, Maloon about to kill us vibes.
This guy has big. Every person we fought with a big sword has Coda's dead vibes.
It's like, ooh, I hate his vibes. As soon as he opened his mouth, it's like, oh,
Oh no.
we're in danger.
You see, I am here to hunt the most dangerous game.
Knife Monopoly?
Oh. Oh, they're here for. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, sorry, I should have. I'll just.
I do not know what a monopoly is.
That was a knife.
He's not
Yeah,
gonna
a monopoly is when
here, but if he starts to pull a weapon, I am gonna swing at him.
Oh, is this
To ready an
about?
action.
Is this about the Howlster, not Howlster, that is roaming around the halls invisible, hunting people for sport here? You don't need to get closer, bud.
I don't like how close he got to
I
the
fucking step in between him and Brizzy if he tries to go there.
Prizzy looks above your head. He also looks above your head.
Chris, he's like easily a head taller than you. He leans over you hard enough so that he is still face to face with Warhips.
Yeah.
And he says, "Yes,
Cool. Well,
Does
Sorry,
that
can
have
you
anything
let
to do
us
with us?
can you let us know what's going on here?
so like, do you think it's actually Hallister? Or
And just to give a quick update, so this guy has like neat blonde hair, this sort of like almost like immaculate mustache. Like it's the sort of mustache that's like, yeah, you can see it's technically made of hairs, but there's nothing sticking out. Like it is like it's like if you popped it off in the right way, it would come off him like off a potato head, right?
Can I do an insight check to see if this is Hallister?
Go ahead. And his breath just has this sort of. It's bad. It doesn't smell bad, but it feels bad when he breathes or talks or anything. And he's got one just absolutely massive sword strapped across his back, and you can see that the hilt that you can see, it's like some kind of golden, and it's like made to look like the carving is of tentacles crawling up the hilt.
sick.
Hate that.
Love that.
Arms, you have 15 insight?
Yeah.
An insight on Halster would never tell us anything anyway.
Yeah.
You're not really sure at the moment, because one off, who the fuck is this guy anyway? And second, he seems to know a fair bit right off the bat. And he also has a big sword, but it seems to be a different sword, but also he looks different.
Listen, it doesn't matter. I'm standing here, and I'm just thinking, oh, this could be Hallister, or it could be. That goes
Yeah.
for literally everyone we've ever met in the fucking dungeon.
Yep. Parisian's going to make a wisdom save real quick for the mention of hunting in this situation. Oh. Cool.
His eyes are open wide.
Parisian's at the mention of like the most dangerous game, hunting, and Parisian's eyes flash back to being chased up and down this dungeon by Hallister, not Hallister, for so much, and something inside his blood boils. And the thought of a hunt churns his head a little bit too much, and he can't help but to reveal a bit of a twisted grin. Well, I personally have no opposition to this. But that depends on Uli, for that is their domain.
Yes, what does this have to do with... Free's about to say us, but she's getting the feeling that it's not actually about us, it's about Uli, and so she gestures to them.
This is Uli's kingdom.
But
It
do
is their...
or do they just need passage? They're from... Skriana's from Duerumcore. What does...
What has nothing to do with you? Sorry. Uncle Garth. Just, it's a sort of gift. We heard that there were these creatures that we know of wandering around, Slods, and we thought we would. Akarth was gung-ho to help to deal with them. He hasn't really had much of an expedition as of late.
What's his
So,
last
yeah.
name?
Akarth. Here, I got you.
Akarth. Okay. Sorry, I just heard Karth and I was like, we found one of those already. Hang on. Keep going, sorry.
Uli's kind of still just like eyeing this guy and the whole rest of the entourage. Like,
Yeah, I feel like we're about to get our shit wrecked.
we are, yeah. I'm a little nervous.
Well. Well, if it's a hunt you're after, then personally I do not see.
Artemis kind of like looks at Parisian and then looks back at Uli like, this is not really our decision, dog.
Yeah. Prison. Shut up.
What does this guy actually want from us? Uli? Like,
You don't know. You don't have to eat anything.
He's just...
Just like talking at us.
And yeah, I think Louis, I'm actually gonna say that, repeat that in character. Louis just like gives him a weird look and is, what do you actually want from us, from me?
From you.
A dangerous question.
I hadn't thought of that.
Okay.
Bro, why are
So
you
nothing.
here?
Turns back to Skriana.
What do you know about your quarrel?
Why did you bring this guy?
Well, there was, of course, that you were having some issue with in your domain, just stuff wandering around that you didn't want, right? You don't want it. Listen, I mostly had to get an entourage in order to travel safely because I, didn't even have a valet, and
It's like,
so I had to ask my family and a card tagged along.
Okay.
Oh, you asked your mom.
So he invited himself.
Is that so wrong? I can do that. Technically, she invited herself. Maybe you invited yourself. I don't know you.
I think Louis puts like both hands over their face, like pressing against their eyes, and then it like violently flashes back to their mom doing the same thing in business meetings, and like puts that down. Okay.
Yeah, maybe this feels like a Hallister.
Yellow.
Well,
He's just like standing here with both of them right there.
how do you intend to hunt the thing that dwells our domain?
It
Have you
won't be
tracked
easy.
it? Yes.
But I don't want it to be easy. I want it to be long. If it was an easy, but I will do everything in my power. If it was an easy hunt, I would have no time. But they are tricky creatures. They can turn invisible. They can take any possible shape. They have the power of pure chaos at their demand.
So you're implying the thing that's roaming here with the face of Hallister is actually a slod? Or are you talking about the actual slod that are in here?
There are many slod here.
Oh!
Free, like,
This does track.
she looks very quickly because now he's right next to her, but like looks at next to her like, does this sound right? Are there a bunch of slot in this level?
Well, we encountered two that chased us before, and honestly, a slot being disguised as Hallister does track. They're throwing. The only thing we saw them was attacking us with a great sword and throwing fireballs at us, which is within the purgatory of a slot's attack pattern. Also, regenerating. Oh, yep. Yeah, that Hallister
Oh
regenerated.
my god! Holy shit, hang on, let me open up my mystery stock.
Oh my god, that was a slug this whole time.
No, let's not say that yet.
Oh no, you're
I
right.
don't want to put anything definitive if we are talking about the Mad Mage.
Well,
It's
to be
also entirely possible. Listen, a slug disguising itself as the Mad Mage that almost tracks, but the Mad Mage might also disguise itself as a slug disguising itself as the Mad Mage.
You know, you're
Yes,
entirely
exactly.
right, and to be honest, that sounds like an even more dangerous game. Frisian looks at him.
Listen, why are you trying to date
Dangerous
me
game.
now?
But no, I would not do anything to
Uli makes eye contact with Parisian and is just trying to silently communicate, like, why are you encouraging him?
He actually holds out a hand for a big handshake. I like you. You have a good head on your shoulders.
Frisian's like, like for a second, he's like, new friend, and then he
Uli
immediately is
shakes
like,
their head, like,
oh,
do not shake his head. Do not shake his head.
Frisian fist bumps it.
Nice.
Huh. This is assault. They attack me. I die.
You joke.
Well, Depending on what Uli
No, hold on.
is. Huh?
Still processing the fist bump.
Yeah.
You may have made a grave mistake.
How about instead of a fist bump, I put a rusted metal ham in his hands?
Oh, the hand?
No, I mested a rusted metal helmet into his hand.
You already committed to the fist bump.
It's also
Sure.
okay. Parisian says, "Fantastic. This may prove to be helpful in your journey." And I cast Tiny Servant on it.
It sort of wiggles.
I
It's
think
down
you
on
should
the ground.
commit to the fist bump.
I love it.
My apologies, sir. But just before we finish this conversation, because it kind of feels like we're heading towards the end of the conversation. I'm not sure. What's your name? I know your first name is Akar, but is there like a second part to it? Perhaps a third? Oh, as for your family's home.
Okay, well, you can head downstairs if you want. You can feel free to mute yourself so you can hear me. And as Artemis says this, I think Artemis and Free both get this sort of like nervous twinge from Skriana as you do this, like, oh. And he sort of turns around Artemis, like almost still feet still facing Warhips, but waist twisting as much as possible to look at you and says, "Why, it is Shadow Dusk."
Oh, so you are like a brother, too.
And this is my uncle, Akarth Shadow Dusk.
What's an uncle?
Insight on how she, if she's telling the truth, if they're telling the truth about being related, and also just how she feels about being related to this guy.
Go ahead.
What's an uncle?
An uncle is the brother of a parent.
Looks at you.
You seriously don't know what an uncle is?
I don't have a parent. I have a brother. I have two siblings.
Well, we have a parent somewhere.
No, hard.
Back here. And Uli, the sense you get, she's like a little awkward right now, but you don't think it's oh, I can't believe this guy. You think it's more of she wants to give off a good impression.
Yeah, it's like my weird fucking uncle here. Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the king.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was Uli, right? Uli Malaire?
Malarkin, yeah.
Okay, I was hoping maybe we could sit down for a moment, have a little chat. Just, about various issues and concerns and, possible new allegiances between us, because you are so recently coming into power. She gives this sort of, like, look around, and you can sort of tell, like, she makes this motion around this room, which does, like, dried bloodstains in several parts, and, like, crumpled clay on the ground here, and it's just, like, so empty and dark. Well, there are lights from the pillars, but
I think, by the way, I think as Artemis heard Skriana say, well, you must have parents somewhere, and is just like, what?
Artemis has been in a stupor ever since, like, wait.
Like echoing in her head, like,
What?
what do you mean?
What do you-
Somewhere?
what?
Somewhere?
The Rusted Helm prison gave that man, specifically has commands to, if there's something invisible within blind sight range, to bang on itself like a drum.
He walks over here and places it on this Nothing's head.
Oh, this poor Nothing. If the prey stalks you from beyond sight, it'll make a little drum sound. Alright, cool. Just wanted to make sure they knew.
He's the most useful! joining our hunt.
1 second. Just gonna. What's the DC for this?
No, but Free's there if that gives you any bonuses. Free is staring at
He's
you.
just been like watching this guy and like.
This is Parisian advantage on this. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
Barely.
Something in Parisian is like, his ears are on fire. The frustration from yesterday it's built, and it's tearing at him a little bit, and then Freeze next to him, and he remembers what the ghost said yesterday about being so eager from leaving Uli's side. And he sighs, and he's just like, I may not, but have fun.
So he puts a hand on your shoulder. Well, maybe you'll understand when you're older.
I hope I get older.
Of course you're going to get older. I'm older than you. Oh, I turned 20 yesterday.
Wait, what?
That can't be right.
Parisian's still older.
Frizzy, it's like Frizzy. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm like 24, 26.
Well, I'm gonna get there. It's gonna be quick.
I
don't think it is.
He's gonna roll a history and see if he knows anything about tobacco.
So he turns back to screen and it's like, sure, yeah, let's talk, sure.
You don't know enough about Tabaxi Free.
No one does. That's why I can say that.
Where would be a nice place to sit down?
Oh god, where would be a nice place?
There is a giant. There is.
Uli was like
one with
racking
the
their
piano.
memory of the whole level, like, oh,
You see your eyes like lower a little bit when you don't immediately have an answer.
Here's one that housed guests, but I'm not sure if there was one. There was definitely one with a lot of chairs. I remember that. There was like a conference room E1. But where would it be? Artemis kind of leans over, just kind of like scurries over here and leans
Yeah, on her
over
gas,
here.
right next to rest bugs. So yeah.
It is not a like place you can see it, but you can take a walk around the museum if that might interest you.
Show off the family history. That's a very noble thing to do.
yeah, for real. Yeah, thanks Artemis, let's do that. Whispers back, please don't let Frisian encourage this guy too much.
Oh, we will try our besties. The monarch would like to take you on to the King's Walk for a literary scroll. Oh,
Excellent, that works for me.
I think that's what it's called. I had a name written down, but I'm not sure if it's right.
She sort of arches her back a little straighter, like the fact that it's Artemis asking you to do this is like, yeah, yes, finally. Procedure.
Is this your little cat valet? How adorable.
I'll take 3.
I'll take 3. You have to catch them.
Good luck.
Good luck.
This
They need
is
to
not
be
the most-
identical.
Not the most dangerous game, but perhaps the most difficult.
It's wicked hard.
Are we all going, or is
where's
Uli just taking
King's
Skriana? Or
Do you want to stay with him?
I don't actually
Frisian
know what
mutters.
the plan is here.
Let the two nobility speak ahead of the group, and then we'll follow a good pace behind with the other bodyguards.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
You're at Tabaxi, correct?
Squints at you. I'm not a Goliath, but yes. Okay.
Well, how did that happen?
I'm part of I was raised among a Goliath clan, so I am a Goliath. Oh, item is ragtag Luzia Gori. I do not offer my hand to shake. I do a bow.
But
Hmm.
yeah, well, we'll see whenever you were out.
Yes.
Thank you for the invisible sensing thing.
Of course. You are a guest.
Artemis voice. No, I'm not a fucking tabaxi. What are you talking about?
You are a guest. It is only fitting to bequeath a somewhat of a boon.
Well, we're just going to follow a couple paces behind.
Yep.
So you do a lot of hunting, Mr. Saddledusk?
Yeah, what have you hunted?
But haven't I hunted pebble worms, earth elementals, rats?
Rats?
Oh, yes, by the way, is your entourage, the remaining portions of it, are they to remain here?
Of course not. That is part of my hunting crew.
Well, we're just escorting the two on a walk around. I think perhaps at least your beholder friend is too large to fit inside.
This thing floats over, sort of seemingly ignoring Artemis and says, "Hunting crew. I am not part of your hunting crew,
Frisian politely scoots to the side.
Like sidestep
God.
out of that situation.
Yeah, really.
Zool pops out of Frisian's bag. Frisian's like, go back, buddy. No, not okay. Oh, and we're okay. Good. Yep, good. You got the memo.
Yeah, we leave. We go.
Where we go.
We're moving. We are moving.
Of course, you're not part of my hunting squad, Czar. But you're obviously doing some words. But you gotta be this way.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Have they explored each other's bodies?
Yeah, for sure. The tension is there.
They look like, as we're leaving, are they coming or are they like at a standstill? Because I also don't kind of want to leave them here with like the,
Alone,
like
unguarded.
the heart of the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh,
We closed the door, right?
Oh yeah.
The door's closed. They
I
might.
have that guy.
They're currently in the middle of a conversation, so you're not quite sure what they're going to do immediately after this.
Free like
Artemis gestures you two on. She'll stay and wait. She can catch up.
Works.
Hmm?
Using a legendary action, kids will make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. They could try.
It wants to kill beholders. That's what they do.
Nat 20.
You see Zool is hit by something and like barrels through this door as like a beam goes flying right over you guys.
Was that from the beholder?
Yeah, it doesn't even like turn around to continue some conversation. You just, when you look back, you see that like
Well, the
two of the
size.
eyes are still looking in this direction.
Yeah, that tracks. Yep, that was. So, please. Yeah, Zool's beholders kill all the beholders. Just on principle. Hey, buddy, you okay? Frisian grabs Zool and cradles them like a baby.
It's just like another senator.
Oh.
Uli just keeps like Uli keeps like looking over their shoulder as we're making sure, like checking in on the group. Is like, is everyone coming?
and then you see Artemis trailing behind.
Yeah, Artemis will stay and watch.
Sure.
Maybe get like closer to the doorway just in case you need to like bolt out. I don't want you to be locked in there by something.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I felt, again, so sorry for the little first introduction we had. I felt as though we should consider alliances and, you know, what our relationship is going to be working forward, as we are two fairly new powers. Well, no, you're fairly new. But we have 2 powers here, and I just wanted to see perhaps a little bit more what your goals are. Obviously, you wish to expand the influence of the lair. It's a bit of a dead, well, not completely dead, obviously, but it's a bit of a diminished domain, and perhaps we could one day be returned to its glory ways with a little bit of assistance.
It's kind of an undead domain, really. Frisian mutters to himself.
Well, not so much expand. Mainly the intention is just to protect what's left. Keep it as alive as possible for as long as possible.
Oh, I suppose I understand. Wouldn't... Feels like a sort of defeatist attitude if you ask me. Couldn't you find the sort of people who would appreciate this goal, this idea of reservation and preservation, and, you know, align them with your cause?
Possibly.
I'm just saying you are... You full on the mark. Yeah. Should people look around this room? Sees some of the images that look fairly like Uli. In a way, it feels like if your culture were truly dead, then you wouldn't be around, or, you know, important, or ennobled.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. They keep walking. It's silence.
So weird. Yeah, it's so weird here.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's probably also weird where Artemis is, to be fair.
Oh yeah, that... God.
Well, it's just like... You can see the gears turning in their head. Just... I feel like I should clarify something here.
She has this expectant look on her face. One eyebrow arched.
Yeah.
Permanently arched. She hasn't plucked that way.
Looks like fucking Gaius and BBC Merlin with the eyebrow always up. No, Uli says when we were fighting, you know, I introduced myself with all my titles and names and everything because I knew that's what would get through to you. I didn't say I was better than you because of any name or any rank or status. I said it because it's what you said you wanted to hear. And also, you seem to have a little too much fun being better than other people. And that's the kind of person that I have spent my whole life trying not to be. If you...
Make a flat charisma check with advantage.
Okay.
Artemis sits here.
We'll just finish this. If you want to be allies, I just need to feel like what we want will actually align.
Oh, that
Yeah,
19 though.
19!
That 19 though.
Yeah, it's fucking almost as good as you could get with a 1.
Just kind of blinks. I'm gonna retroactively say that was a persuasion.
Okay, so you get bonuses to that.
Well, basically, it wasn't a persuasion at first because you hadn't really requested anything, but then you finished it off by requesting something. So we say reflectively, that's a persuasion which...
They would have a +4 to do it, so it'd be a 23.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so she gives a look. Bit too much fun. No. No, fun. No.
If you're actually better, you don't need to say it.
She hears the voice from nowhere say that.
It's one of the ghosts. It's one of the ghosts.
You move from the room depicting the coronation of King Malair into the family room, and she sort of looks down. She's in deep thought.
Slay.
Cast Detect Thoughts, give me that. I
I
wish.
suppose I didn't really... I suppose I didn't really think there was anything wrong with having fun. I mean, what else are you supposed to do in your life? But... maybe I should think of a hobby or something?
Yes, you should, girl. Go,
Free
go,
hears
girl,
this in
go.
the background and quietly like, genuinely, yes.
Crazy and a free nod.
Like,
You have to understand, I've never actually, met a noble outside of my family before. And there was...
Uli immediately just understands her.
I see.
Uli's like, I see.
Yeah, that tracks.
only child syndrome.
This does strike you as pretty weird.
Yeah,
Because,
that's
like,
weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like,
never? But,
The only thing I have about Skriana's family written down, there was a specific mention towards her family, the Shadow Dust. That was something about being like
They had like a
I don't
bad
know.
history or something.
they had a bad history. Yeah,
Maybe
like that's
family
specifically what
curses.
we were told.
So,
bad as in, like, bad things happen to them, or bad as in they all suck?
I think it's bad as in they all suck.
Yeah,
Bad,
that
like
tracks.
they've made their living being nobles in the Mad Mage dungeon. Perhaps. Bad, like they're all freaks.
yes, I just thought, seeing as apparently you are new here, I could be of assistance in whatever you request. Listen, I will say this much. If you wish to have some sway within these halls, you will have to interact with my family regardless, and I think it would be on the best if we were on even terms, and issues such as those that happened in the Riomer Core wouldn't happen again. So that was rough for both of us.
I think Uli just gives her a look like,
Oh, they're so condescending towards each other.
So of course there has to be some give and some take. We won't just, work for you. But I see no reason that we can't come to an accord of peace. I, for example, noticed that there doesn't seem to be anything in terms of food here or nice places to sit down, and maybe we could provide you with some of that. We import a great deal of foods from many other places. Very interesting fruits.
In exchange for?
Well, I'm not sure yet. Perhaps just somewhat of a ceasefire. Perhaps just friendly relations. We give gifts to represent that we are serious in the things that we say, and that it's not just lip service. It is up to you if you want to return in kind.
Can I make an insight on
Yeah.
that? If there's anything in particular that she has in mind that she wants?
Yeah, Priscilla's going to try, but I don't have faith in my boy.
14. Free's just staring at her back. She can't see her lying over her face.
This doesn't feel planned out like such. It feels planned in that, like, these are the things that she's supposed to say, but not like, I'm part of my scheme!
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
you're not sure. She could be good at hiding it, but
There's too many layers of, like, nobility talk for Free to really parse.
Yeah.
Parisian thinks she's genuine, but that's just him. Parisian is also way too trusting all of the time.
But she's so pathetic. How could she be lying?
Yeah, clearly. Honestly, Parisian's stuck in, like, the logistics of, like, I mean, if we are here for restoration, then, like, hands would be nice. Perhaps get them from the surface if there's any dwarves up there who want to help restore. Maybe just bring archaeologists down here to help. Parisian's mind races.
The logistics, like, we didn't care about running a tavern, but, running a whole new civilization.
Not even that. Like, it was important for these ghosts that this place is honored and whatnot. And, like...
Yeah, Uli's like mulling this over and just trying to... Basically, like, just trying to decide whether they trust what... That the Shadow Dusks aren't going to turn around and ask for something, like, too much or fucked up. Can I...
You seem to
I don't
take a
know.
while. Free with the 14, you can definitely tell that the constant silence from Uli is really unnerving Skriana.
Good.
It's literally like, hey,
So in the
last
background, don't worry, they're just autistic.
yeah, like last time we talked, I did attack you and almost kill you and all your friends. But can we maybe call cool?
Hey, we cool?
And-
We cool?
Yeah, she keeps
no
asking,
emotion,
like...
very quiet.
Yeah, she keeps asking, like, so it's like totally water under the bridge, right? And then we never actually
Yeah,
answer her.
yeah. Because Uli just,
She
like...
said something that she, at first didn't want to. She says, perhaps if you
Mad?
wish, I could get the heads of the family to discuss this with you, if you prefer. It might...
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Weirdly, I think this is better. They were gonna say I prefer talking to you, and then they were like, I don't know about that one.
I think Kriana is so weird about Uli because Kriana's like, I have to talk all the time to maintain your confidence. They're so quiet. They don't. They're good. Oh no.
It's only illustrate that point when you say that over this, which is yes, I completely agree. It's just, there can be a whole lot, and you didn't seem like the, exceptionally formal type,
I'm choosing to take that as a compliment. Well,
Well, you've got that whole, warrior king thing, right? I don't... It's a more dwarven tradition.
Percy
Yeah.
does nod at, like, we have past murals of King Malarible slaughtering so much.
Yeah, we literally just passed through the dudes doing cool stuff.
Yeah. Skriat is looking at the etching of the wall. It's like, dwarven tradition. Fairly
Yeah, why do you
certain.
think I was like, you guys should go down to the King's Walk?
Yeah, it was
This
a
is
good
intimidation
idea.
tactics, baby. Look at what my family has done. Your uncle has tons of purple one. Look at that. Eat it.
Yeah, just to give a quick reference to what was going on. In that room, it was frescoes of building a bridge over a river, meeting elves, prospecting, and fighting a wyvern.
Yeah.
Not alone, but you know.
Yeah, you know. But like how murals are, where like the largest depiction is of Malarible taking up the main frame.
Just, you know, something to consider. Well, okay, I would look to come to a consensus now, but, you know.
Yes, yeah.
If we have to keep walking, can we go somewhere?
Listen. All told, I would be willing to just have an agreement of ignoring each other, if that's... You keep emphasizing like a ceasefire and not, you know, having a repeat of our first meeting, and if that's your main priority and what you and your family mainly want, then I think that's all that we should have it be. If you'd like to have an actual alliance, then I would need a better idea of what you expect from me.
Well, it's
This is so many words for Uli. I'm dying inside.
speaking on friendly terms. Not so much doing, you know, overt methods of assistance for one another, but having good relations, decent parlay. It's we don't really expect much from you. Like, we won't get you to find something or fight something, but perhaps you would be.
Uli's like, wow, this is so different from every other person we've met.
Perhaps you and your friends would like to join Uncle Akak on one of his hunts, or
No. Sorry. Sorry, I was overthinking.
perhaps there's
Frisian's looking away. Frisian's looking at Frisian.
perhaps there's some magical query, and maybe when we have some issues with stone masonry or smithing, or we want to learn a little bit more about this level, we come to you, and you just, you know, we discuss it because we're on friendly terms.
I'll only make an alliance with you if you agree to come up with us to the 4th level so we can introduce you to Melith.
I was just thinking about her.
It will make you two worse to an insane degree.
I was just thinking about Mel's like, and then they kiss
I'm just gonna
rejected.
quickly insight that. Oh my god.
There's just not a lot. Uli, you said, like, just ignore each other, and she got a little scared.
Oh. Draco would eat her alive, but Melith wouldn't let that happen. I think she would
Wait.
keep her like a pet.
Okay.
I think Skriana just wants to be Uli's friend so bad.
And Uli, you can't quite know much more beyond that, but you honestly are not sure based on how she discussed if just asking her would be a bad idea.
Like, scared like that's the wrong answer to take back to her family, or scared like they might actually need protection?
You're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
Mhm,
a friendly arrangement of the house or of individuals? I'm not here to say that.
Yeah, it was like, do you really just need a friend? Is that what's happening?
Are you in a bad situation? Are you asking
Hey,
for like a house to
Are
crash
you?
at?
Yo, you good? Yo, girl, you
Yeah,
good?
do you need somewhere to stay? Like,
Do you need a
I need
couch?
to know if any of this
We
is
just
something
adopt
actually
this fucking horrible child.
That's why she's like, oh yeah, we can bring you like food and places to sit. Girl, you need a couch to
Girl,
stay on?
like if you need to stay a place to stay away from your family, we can get people in here and like make this place livable. Honestly, from a strategic end, this place is a nexus. It would be a really good stronghold. Heart emoji. Anyways, that's just me being a freak. But
is this not already our stronghold?
it is, and it's undefended. There's one guy.
I'm trying my best. 3 days ago, I saw 3 Hallisters just sort of rooting through the trash.
3 of them.
Just, bitch.
Yeah.
If you're cold, they're cold. Let them in.
Oh my god.
If you're cold, Alistair, it's cold. Let him into your house.
Hold on, I wasn't actually sure. Uli, did you ask?
Oh yeah, we got distracted.
Yeah, we talking
You
out of
meant
character.
No, I think Uli like noted it, but then didn't. Like we were still talking, so.
Sure. If the other two want to make an insight check, she was facing Uli as she said this, so it was pretty easy
Yeah.
to see her.
I would like to. I'm not gonna do anything.
12.
Dude.
Even worse. Sorry.
Honestly, it's
Free
like-
also-
The
yeah. Free picks it up as well, but that's all.
Frisian's looking at Skriana, looking at Uli, and looking at Skriana, and like bites the back of his tongue a little bit. It's like, no, they're not.
Artemis off in the distance. An affair.
Last.
So yeah,
I think Uli like just keeps walking and is still like
Let's go south towards the piano
practically
room.
fucking like hear the gears grinding in their fucking head.
Frisian is going to sleight of hand message Uli. It's like, shall we go south to the piano room or return back to the foyer? Frisian sends a second message.
Uli's like,
I would like to play the organ.
Uli smiles and is like, sure, yeah, let's.
Frisian looks really happy. Hey, Free, can you give me a blessing
What?
before I play the organ,
Uh,
please?
Let Frisian lead the way down there.
Everyone scrumble up ahead as well.
Mhm.
we do know a fair bit about. If I might ask a question,
Sure.
so and I don't mean to come off as rude, but is there anything you want beyond preservation? Just like in general.
Why are you here?
Do you have like any actual goals, guys?
Yeah, right?
In the material sense, no, not really.
That wasn't really speaking in the material sense.
Well,
Material is whatever.
The emotional
you know.
sense is a little personal for us.
Oh, of course, I'm sorry to have upset.
Shit. Oh my god.
We're not good enough friends for the emotional.
Honestly, in this case, you can.
Uli's like, if you become a level 3 friend, like,
Subscribe to
I will
our
tell you how much I want to
OnlyFans.
marry my boyfriend.
Oh.
Like, yeah, if personal goals, I'm not telling them to you.
I mean, we do have like 2 goals. One is to help another noble estate. You know, the whole Shadow Dragon situation.
We're
and they
not
have
helping
really
a noble
cool
estate. We're going to fight a big dragon.
Complete coincidence that that will help a noble estate.
But regardless, we do happen. You are somewhat new in the area, and we do happen to know a lot about the dungeon under Mountain. Just
When we're out of sight, Free taps Percy with guidance.
Thank God. Percy is like, okay, I got this. Frisian takes a seat. Frisian minor illusions to make the, whilst out of sight, quickly uses minor illusion to make the room like seem like dim the lights a little bit and give it like a bit more of like a parlor room kind of vibe. It is going to play. What's a 1d4?
Yep.
Just like something quiet to speak over.
Alright, performance check.
Yep.
Lo-fi beats to discuss nobility too.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, hell yeah.
Slash R1d4. 26. Prison was
Okay.
ready.
It is nice and calm. Like, it's really hard to play quietly on this organ, but it's not so bad. You make it so that it is sort of this sort of slow song that quietly moves back and forth. She does seem like a little entertained by it, sort of watching an opera from the balcony sort of look.
Yeah, at one point, Prisian does show off.
Uli-
He uses
Uli is-
Mage Hand to play a third hand on the place.
Free hand on shoulder, like, don't show off.
The hand immediately disappears.
I know you got a 26 performance, but we're supposed to be background.
Dun, dun. I'm supporting my partner. I'm supporting my partner.
Don't
As
steal the
internally
show.
in his head.
He's giving Persian like the most just love-struck smile for a second. And then kind of like, does the little, like shakes their head a little bit, kind of just to locus. And turns
Perfect.
and
No, go ahead.
Uli just turns and offers their hand to Skriana and says, "Peaceful terms. Anything else can be discussed later. More formally."
Yes, agreed. And she holds out a hand and shakes it. Is there, while the shake is happening, is there anything I could assist with now?
You guys can fucking leave?
I mean, what's... for asking, but I haven't really asked you anything about yourself. I'm interested in the tales, how you got here. Any interesting stories so far?
Uli's like, "Oh god, more talking."
I wouldn't want to take up your time.
I will ask you for one thing.
Yes?
When we get with the last member of my party and your whole posse, just extend the apology and gestures to Parisian and Free.
But I apologize to you, and that was generally intended towards everyone.
Yeah,
You know.
I do know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it
Make sure.
I'd just appreciate it.
Who is that gesture of goodwill?
Ooh, that gesture of goodwill.
She sort of Her brow sort of furrows a bit, but she doesn't disagree.
Oh.
Meanwhile, back in Clownland.
Yeah, how are the vibes been over here?
Oh god.
I'm glad we left Artemis behind, if only to see what's
Well,
going on with this nonsense.
well and truly.
Even if nothing actually happens.
This would be Helmboy Cam at this point.
The Nothic with the helmet has bumped into this pillar no less than 5 times.
The helmet tries to adjust itself to get the eye, but like the eye moves. It's like, oh, this wasn't made for this.
Artemis, one of these things has sort of wandered over to you, and it's just sort of like holding out a tendril in a way that you don't like.
Does this thing read thoughts? I remember it reading thoughts, right? If it reads thoughts, it's just kidding. What does she mean? I have kind of thought. How could that possibly happen? If I had what? No, I think she was weird. No, she was weird.
Can I get you to make a...
Yeah, you're having these thoughts in the middle of a Nothic lair. Yeah. Yeah, these Nothics are like, ooh?
14.
Ooh, secrets? Oh no.
Artemis has no secrets. She's just a little dim.
My computer is betraying me.
Haha! Diversity one.
Yeah, you sort of, like, feel the eye on you around a corner over here. And you don't actually feel people when they're staring at you, but you do feel this. Like, you don't even see it when you feel it first. And then it, like, ducks behind this pillar a bit. You don't think it got anything. This is bizarre. It's just, oh wait, hold on. Hey, not a black.
He grabs a spray bottle.
Don't do that, you'll consider your make. Squeon is so embarrassed.
Nobody gets to embarrass my niece except me.
Regardless, we should go immediately. Alright! Hunting party! And he makes some claps. And these things sort of float and wander over. Stumbles down.
It's Artemis.
We ride into the darkness.
Is Artemis keeping a tab on them?
Did you want a torch? We have torches, maybe.
Ah, the coward's way out, but perhaps necessary this time. I would love one.
Yeah, Artemis, like, gives him, like, 2 or 3. She gives him 3. Whatever.
Takes it. You know what? I wouldn't want to take this from you. You'll come with us.
Absolutely not, because I'm supposed to wait here for my friends.
He has already grabbed you around the shoulder.
I'm on the... she says not to go with strangers. My grandma, I'm not supposed to go with strangers.
It's...
I adopted a truly pathetic noble as a sister. Will you?
It's like, well, I am no stranger. I have already told you my name. I am a card.
But I mean, I wouldn't, in my private life...
Kazan! What? You are a stranger! Little cat, this is Gazar. You don't like the way the Beholder looks at you, but you don't think you can ever like the way the Beholder looks at anything.
Gazar?
Gazar. I would type it in, but my computer is betraying me by having a pop-up.
Get you someone who looks at you the way Xanathar looks at
anything.
Silgar.
Oh, Silgar? Oh god.
I'll type it in Magnowork chat.
Don't worry, I can catch up. Gets dragged into it. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
There, see, I have introduced you. Now you are no longer strangers. Wait! You are the stranger! What is your name?
Oh, Artemis said it before.
Me?
Yes,
I am.
that is right.
Artemis Ragtag Luciagoli. Pleasure to meet you. She does a
I
little.
remember. I forgot your name. That is very awkward on my part.
I guess we're strangers still.
It's okay. But still, I cannot go with you. I am sorry. I'm supposed to stay here and wait for my friends, and I would hate for my friends to be concerned about my, where I am. And I would hate to leave you in the middle of a hunt. That seems also rude. So, it is best if I just wait here, I think. Unless you're okay with me following you for a bit and then coming back.
Well, I suppose so. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I'm just gonna get taken along because I'm like, what's going on?
But have you considered we're already going? Have you considered we're already 2 rooms away?
We're
And
gonna
we just
come back, and it's going to instantly go from, we're having a polite, noble discussion to the 3 of us crowd around Scriano like, where the fuck is our friend?
Sort of nods. Yes, I suppose you can
Physically
stay
grab
here.
Thomas.
Yes, I won't touch you anyway.
We physically, perhaps, Brianna.
Well, regardless, I doubt we will meet again. I am about to go on a dangerous hunt and I may die. But I will not because I am very good at this. It is a pleasure to meet you. And he holds out a hand.
Artemis does another bow.
Okay, no one's shaking this guy's hand.
I don't want to. I don't want to desperately. Oh wait, can Artemis just like he holds out a hand? Artemis bows down and kisses the back of his hand.
Slick.
Everybody, he's held out his hand, and everybody's done something entirely different.
God, was
You have to rotate your head 90 degrees to do it.
It looks weirdly natural when he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it acrobatics.
Apparently it's smooth or something. And as he gets this sort of like look in his eye at you as you do this thing, and it's not like fascination, which is what he's been showing a lot of. You can just tell it's this weird paranoid suspicion. Not even suspicion about anything in particular, just like constant. And right as he gives you this look, his arm is like, okay, whatever. She's a thing, let's go, she's not coming.
Can I take an inside check on that? Just like
Go
what
ahead.
his deal is. I fucked up my note taking and I didn't leave enough space, and now I just have to live like this.
I think
23.
they're axes.
23, well, you know he's around looking for shapeshifters, so there's that. And you think that's probably like the base, but you think that there's something way deeper that's just like, this dude is... It's hard to immediately say, you're just getting vibes with him. But there are some people in the world who don't see themselves as part of the world as much as they see, oh, there is me, and then there's all those other people.
Yeah, noble.
Yeah, and so you think that there's this intense suspicion of just, like, someone who always sort of puts himself first, not necessarily because it's, like, a goal he set up in advance, but because he's never, for a second, really considered other people.
Artemis doesn't care if this guy doesn't like her. As long as he's not hitting her very hard with his very big sword, I think she's fine.
And the other vibe you sort of get from him, yeah, there's a split second where you do notice that he, had Gazark not said that, he would have tested to see if you were a slot, because he was going into some So a 22 just barely gets it. It's like the slightest beginning of a battle stance. And you think, why would he cut me? Oh, the best way to figure out if I'm a regenerating shapeshifter is to cut off something. You are very glad that no one shaked his hand.
Sorry, what?
You are very glad that no one shaked his hand.
Yeah, no. Hey, listen. I don't trust that.
And it is the tiniest fraction of a second where he makes this move, but it's just this sort of.
No, I get it with the shapeshifter paranoia though.
Well, basically, Gazarp says that, and you sort of look over to Gazarp, and in the split second, you don't even blink, and you still don't see how his hand got to the hilt of the sword on his back. And there's a moment where you think, there was no magic, there was no anything. You think this guy, straight up in a fight, is more powerful than anyone you have ever seen, including Durnan.
Holy shit.
Are we sure it's not Mad Mage?
No,
Not
this
the
is a
Mad
straight
Mage.
fighter. This is a straight
it's worse.
insane fighter.
Because you can do something about mages. A really strong fighter with a big sword.
Oh, they'll just fuck you up.
And 23 insight. That is a man who has legendary actions.
Oh yeah.
This man has legendary actions. Oh god.
Artemis kind of moves in his spot, and you just see like a little spot of like a little wet paw print. sweating.
Weirdo. Artemis, you hear organ music throughout this room. So.
Yep.
Well, that was a harrowing experience. I was going to try to follow them, but I think if I did that and I was caught, I would be killed very badly. No, I do not like to fear the way I have just felt.
Gorik sort of steadies you.
Thank you. You know when you're just like really close to someone who is very strong?
I suppose. Back over in the other area, Worms has just finished the organ playing and is receiving some polite applause from Skriana.
Frisian turns around, takes a slight bow, smiles. The dimming of the lights flip back up like it's the end of a stage play. Like the house lights go back on.
Fascinating construction of an instrument.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's actually built into like hollowed grooves that perforate the entire dungeon. It's really cool. Not the entire dungeon, the entire level. It's interesting. I was thinking about polymorphing into a rat and just kind of exploring those pipes, but I feel like that'd be a lot of time.
Just wizard things. So I was thinking about polymorphing into
Just
a
wizard
rat.
things.
She just looked like she's really considering that, actually.
Right?
She's a wizard. She gets it.
Not doing it, but like, what would happen?
Exactly! I'm just the type of nitty-gritty motherfucker who gets in there. I don't say this out loud. A weirder character would have sucked off one of his...
Just sucked on it. Not sucked off!
I misspoke.
Should have just bit one of his fingers off, like, move yours, lad!
Sucked off.
No!
Where'd the rest of them go?
Your uncle headed out on his hunting trip. Uncle. Such a weird word, uncle.
And you seriously do not know what an uncle is?
I mean...
I mean, they are part of your family. I do not see why you need so many words to describe it.
I mean, to be fair, this is kind of the first time I've really met somebody who I knew was somebody else's uncle. I mean, it's not like I've met mine, so.
I know about uncles.
Yeah, same.
Free says, like, hard.
Now I'm trying to think if Uli has any uncles.
We all, like,
Your
convinced
mother, your mother is an only child and she doesn't like it, but your father has a handful of siblings.
Okay, great. So Uli is the only one with first-hand experience of uncles.
Otherwise, we were gonna, like, convince ourselves that uncles are, like, some weird myth. Urban legend.
Skriana Sarma says, so what, you just think that there shouldn't be a name for a thing? That is preposterous.
I mean, there is a name for it. They are
Wizard
family.
energy.
Yes, but there's certainly more important specifications about parts of a family.
I have
mean,
a grandma,
Yes,
and I have
exactly!
a brother and a sister, and then everyone else is family.
Grandma's at the top, and then your brother and sister are on the same level, and everyone else is just family.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure. Names of family members do demark some sort of familial social systems. And Goliaths just operate different than, you know.
They just built different.
Yeah.
It's some cultural thing.
Yeah.
I guess. Taika would know more, probably.
Uli is doing like
Oh!
Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! She just her like torso elongates like spaghetti.
She's asserting her dominance,
Oh! A casting large there for some reason.
fluffing up like a bird.
Uli's thinking back to like leaving home and like how long it took them and how many times they had to get their ass beat before they stopped acting like this. Like they're like thinking about it. Is there a way to speed run process for her? Like
I think like there's a
Uli has gone
there.
fully into I can fix her mode, I think. Which has never happened for them before.
Listen, I think what would make her worse is introducing her to Melon.
Anyway,
You know,
here.
I think
I
like
would
a
like
cultural-
to-
Never mind. Sorry, I was just about to make another joke. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Sorry. And Skriana doesn't give you a look. Anyway, I would just like to take a moment to reiterate I should not have attacked you out of the blue. I didn't really understand who I was dealing with, and I was merely operating under the directions given to me by the headmaster.
Is she actually addressing this to the whole party instead of just Uli this time?
Yes.
Great. Uli gives her a little thumbs up.
We have the most, like, the fascination of, like, ooh, want to study you like a bug, because that was, like, if she actually cared, that'd be, like, that's a third of an apology, but, like, she doesn't care.
Hey, are you aware that like the headmaster was an Arcanoloth the whole time?
Parisian.
What?
Artemis puts her face in her hand.
Why?
Ooh, Percy
That
loves
makes-
telling people things.
That makes so much sense!
Yeah, it does.
I
Right?
thought Alistair was different, and he was
Yeah, Hallister would not be nearly as reasonable or logical.
always putting extra demands on me. I thought it was just because I was part of the family, and then... No, he was trying to stop me from talking too much, because I would have figured out the act!
Yeah, actually, that would make sense. You seem pretty bright.
Oh
despite
no, did
everything.
Parisian get it? Did Skriana just gain a new friend?
Do you know how many extra credit assignments he gave me?
Were they anything like his punishments? God, fuck that guy. I'm glad I stabbed him. Or, wait, are they alive still? God, I don't know.
We left him, so I imagine we'll have to deal with that again later.
Potentially. It could have, listen, if they
Most
teleported
definitely.
away and then moved, they would have died.
Oh, he's gone now. Whoever was taking over.
Oh.
Oh?
I don't know, I presume that Hallister just went on extended leave. If you guys fought and dealt with him, then, I mean, that would be it.
We didn't
Well, not
quite.
Hallister, the fake.
Yeah,
I cannot believe that Hallister would do that to me.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't Hallister.
No. Hallister should have told me.
Artemis makes a grimace.
Do you have a
Free
personal
forgets
relationship
of it.
with Hallister?
Yeah, Free forgets and for a second, like, why would he care about you?
Oh.
Because I'm a Shadow Dusk.
Is there a connection between the Death family? Sorry, none of us, except for Uli, are really native to the area.
Ah, well,
Uli, like, I'm also not really.
I mean, from an ancestral sense, you kinda are.
you see, in Waterdeep, there are a great collection of nobles. It is the city of nobles, in a way. And there is nobles for smithing, and nobles for leatherworking, and nobles for trade, and nobles for money lending. And the Shadow Dusks are the nobles of Undermountain.
Huh.
And we, for a great deal of decades now, I think a century or two, have dwelt quite close to Hallister, the, lord of this domain in a way.
Yeah. Prisian nods. I see.
Our hold is the only way to get to Hallister's sanctum. And so I grew up knowing Hallister as a bit of a, well, I would say uncle, but I suppose you could say a family member.
Huh.
She's looking at Artemis while she says this, like, does this track? Does this follow?
Artemis gives a nod and a thumbs up, like, oh, you're finally getting it.
Free, like, opens her mouth, closes it, thinks for a second, she's like, well, okay, and does not try to offer any further commentary about, like, internally, like, well, he didn't tell you, so do with that what you will.
I mean, how do you think that we knew which level you were on and that there were slots here?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
did
a
you
good
think
question.
Hallister
I
about
was
us?
gonna ask that. I was assuming divination magic, but
Free keeps, like, having the questions that are like, it feels mean, but, like, Free wasn't thinking about her at all.
I mean, locate. I don't know. So there's an interesting thing is that like the radius between locate creature and the levels of depths of these mountains are just enough so that a locate creature spread around some of these levels are able to reach the one below and above it. So if you could
I don't think they
look for
penetrate that much stone.
Does it?
Let me double check.
I have no idea. I was just thinking you
Wait.
could like easily check where somebody is if you have enough casters locate creature on enough levels.
Did you ask Hallister our whereabouts?
Well, a card asked because I didn't have a bodyguard with me, and Hallister's level is scary
Understandable.
for me,
Understandable.
no, listen, I would have gone, but my mother's completely overprotective.
Well, that just means she cares about you.
Ugh.
Hmm.
I mean, yes, she's the best, but, I'm an adult, and I have a bunch of magic.
Well, your parents always want to hold on to you, and your family always wants to hold. Sorry, ignore that. Artemis didn't say the parents part. She would have had that, but your family always wants to, see you as a baby and hold on to you as long as they can.
Well, they shouldn't. I'm not a baby.
You are not. Alright. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you are a full-grown woman. Wait, how old is Brianna?
She's like early 20s.
Yeah, oh, I see. Yeah, for instance, like, yeah, you're a full-grown woman in
Says
the
a
same
man.
age range.
Yeah. They're like the same age.
Yeah.
Actually, if anyone would like to make an insight check for humorous reasons, go ahead.
Yes.
25, alright.
Okay, Artemis immediately gets it.
That's 20!
Worms also immediately gets it. Free! Yeah, Free gets it.
Everyone except Uli.
Uli doesn't get it because Uli is an older sibling. Everyone else immediately clocks Skrian is the youngest Shadow Dusk.
Yeah.
The other, but with a nat 20 Warhips and 25 for Artemis, you guys get an additional thought in your head. She's 21. She's never met another noble.
She's never
And
left
Has she ever left
the
Motherbound?
dungeon.
that is the exact thing that you both think.
Yeah.
We gotta kidnap her.
So... Waterdeep's the city of nobles, right?
Correct.
If you don't mind me intruding upon personal matters, is there a particular reason why you haven't met another noble?
Well, it's not time yet for our family to return to Waterdeep.
Hmm?
When will it be?
When... I don't know, I'm not really in charge of that. But it's just, we have to think of image and power and make sure that when we go back, all the other nobles won't, devour us like dogs.
Do you have to make an official return to just be in Waterdeep? Can you not, as you say, go as an adult?
Well, my family doesn't want to tip anything off, and
If you've never been there, then no one will know who you are. It's not... Free, again, wage her words, no one can tell by looking at you who you are. She's not sure if this is going to hurt or not, but she's like, you can just go. Free's, speaking from her own experience of,
Well,
if you go somewhere that no one knows you, they just don't know you.
as well,
Yeah. Uli nods along, like, yeah.
if that's the case, if she goes by herself and whatnot, if she has an entourage of Eldritch Horrors, not so much, but if she went, say, with us, who go up there all
we
the time.
look at each other like, are we adopting?
Well, we have all just mutually decided to adopt this.
Each of us presents it a little cautiously, is this okay with everyone else?
Yeah, he's looking back and forth, if you say it with percent, looks at Uli, looks at Free, us.
I'm asking at Skriana to see if she has picked up on the fact that we want to kidnap her so bad.
Oh, hang on. I'm gonna see if Artemis
Who
is
does
picking
that
up
know?
on the party's vibes. No, I think she has.
I would like
I
to
think
make
Sasha went today.
a deception check so it's not obvious that we're trying to get her to Waterdeep. because-
Prizian is genuinely just exploring this idea as part of conversation. He has no intention.
Yeah, I think I feel like Free posted this suggestion if you go on your own or with a nondescript party, but then Prizian explored if you came with us and we're fuck it, whatever.
Prizian's more into this, but no, yeah, the Spirit of Rebellion. I believe about exerting control of your life. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Prizian
Artemis
for
kind of leans over and looks at Shriana, squints. How old are you?
I am 22.
I'm 23.
Artemis or not.
An hour ago, you were 20.
Yeah, what?
Okay,
Just
follow-up
check
question.
Immediately, and this is extremely important.
11.
SB,
Please do it with disadvantage, because we are actively not helping you.
SB, I have a very important question.
Yeah.
You out of character calls Skriana 21. She said in character that she's 22. Is that a misspeak, or did Skriana lie about her own age?
Oh, no, she's 21.
Okay.
I thought it'd be really fucking funny if Artemis and Skriana were doing the exact same thing.
Artemis, I'm 23. What are you talking about?
It was my birthday yesterday. She rolled a 6 for her insight.
I'm
Excellent.
in direct eye contact with her.
Free and Uli are there I'm 50 and 37.
I'm 22. I'm 22 now.
Is this relevant somehow?
No. It's down.
I mean,
Pardon?
No.
So anyway, what does she do with our suggestion that she go up to Waterdeep and be an adult?
not even suggestion, but
So you guys made some suggestion. She just goes, there are many wizards there, and they might... It's not safe for our family to want to be.
Why is that?
Why is that? Handshake with Free.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, there's... I wasn't there for it, obviously, because this was centuries ago, but they did not like our family. There were 3 sisters and a brother at the time. The sisters were named Harandrea, Maelwyn, and Jarl Shadowdusk. And they became very popular and known for sponsoring and leading expeditions into Undermountains. And they brought back many things, and one day our old estate burned down. And there is many Waterdavians believe that it was something that we had done and summoned, like a fiend, as if we were ever concerned with fiends.
Can I
And
roll
so,
history to see if Uli can, like, fill in any blanks on this story?
yeah, go ahead, history. Go ahead.
Nope, probably not.
Yeah, since the last time you know that all you heard was that they have a bad, that they have like some sort of reputation. That doesn't necessarily tell you if, like, maybe she's lying, maybe she's telling the truth, maybe it's neither.
Yeah, it's like, is the reputation from before this happened or from after because of this rumor happening?
Or maybe the reputation is just like incorrect.
yeah.
It's not incorrect. I met her uncle.
Because, no, there is a rumor, and it is one that my family knows is correct, that the Order of Protective Magi attacked our estate one night. The sisters were killed, but their brother, Zarion, fled into Undermountain and rescued the rest of our family.
Can we get the name?
Yeah, sure. You could get the... Oh, fucking... God damn it. I'm dying here. This stupid pop-up. What? Does anyone know what to do about this?
Do about what?
I got a pop-up. I hate it. You know there's one on the side? It's like on the bottom right of my screen, and I pressed X and dismiss, and it just dies.
Rip.
You can try Task Manager.
Yeah, I should. Okay. Okay, here we go. Zarion. Regardless, it's tempting, and it might work, because no one really does know who I am, I think. I mean, it could be a spell, I don't know, or something along those lines, but I have always wanted to go. And I'm going to go one day, but maybe I could go early.
Yeah, I mean, how long do the folks in your bloodline live typically? I understand that many magic users are able to extend their lifespan. This plan them returning may be a long time in the works. And if you want to go, I mean, I know we're down to be your entourage of sorts.
Oh, no one in my family dies of old age.
Yeah, I figured.
But... I will need a group persuasion check.
Sure.
A what?
Do we all make
Group
one?
persuasion. Yep.
And you guys all, the precise interaction you get, Artemis and Free, is that this is something that her family has definitely told her not to do. but she is also of the rebellious age.
Yeah.
Let's go!
I feel like we're doing something terrible.
No,
but I'm
I
not
don't
sure
fucking know. I don't care. Artemis does not care about this.
I have inspiration, I'm using it.
Artemis is the only one who has not wanted to adopt her in this chat.
Free gave the suggestion, like,
Fuck.
but mostly as a do what you want. I think your family's probably kind
My
of fucked.
inspiration.
Yeah, it's a 10.
It's like, out of character, I want Scrown to come up so bad because I think it'd be funny and probably something terrible will happen. But in character, Free's like, I don't know, do what you want, but your family's probably fucked, so I don't want to get involved.
Yeah, these rules track so fucking well with the whole party.
Okay, but
Really just like,
who does she respect most in this party?
Uli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Uli making the highest persuasion check is definitely relevant here.
Yeah.
Here's a look. Warhips, you're a magic user, correct?
Correct.
Would you happen to have a spell that might hide one's appearance?
Yes. A few. We also can get non-detection going to help from divination.
Certainly, that works very well. Alright, if I can get that spell, then a quick visit. If you're already going up there.
Yeah, here, you can... a simple disguise self, I can teach it to you real quick.
Yeah. Are we gonna disguise her as a commoner? Free's fighting a smile at the
Yes.
thought.
Oh,
Because, listen, we're probably
No one
keeping
would
her
expect
at
that.
Troll Skull.
yeah. Listen, we literally found well, no, you guys literally found a commoner way deeper in the dungeon than here. It's plausible. We've gotten lantern lighters up from Undermountain. It's not
We
uncommon
can, like,
to
disguise
drag
her
out.
as, like, an adventurer on the way out, but once we get into, like, Troll Skull, she's probably just gonna be dressed
Well, this is like our new reputation in Waterdeep, huh? It's just the party that keeps, like, dragging people out of Undermountain.
Honestly?
rescue team. Honestly,
This is so weird. Usually adventurers just died and
They
they
go
disappeared
down.
on there. These guys keep bringing more people. They keep multiplying.
I feel like we're gonna start getting, like, hired more often. Like, oh, I think my friend's still down there. Can you go get them?
Hey, you guys seem to be
Oh,
good
God.
at this. There's only so many adventure parties that do multiple trips in
rescuing idiots from
Undermountain.
Undermountain.
There's only so many people who do multiple trips into Undermountain. Most of them come back with fuckloads of money. You
And
guys
then-
come back with people.
And then you just keep going back in. What are y'all there for? And we're like, it's complicated.
Really, it's... We're here to rescue people. We're...
Apparently.
Literally, yes. That's the reason. Yes, all of our reasons are to rescue people.
Except the one reason
Well,
which was to kill
His
Matt.
reason was, I'm not letting the rest of you go alone, but...
Well, it's the children, it's Artemis's reason is to rescue somebody. We're also facing the Shadow Dragon, which is rescuing somebody's soul who's in constant turmoil.
There
You
was the
guys
reason-
don't care about money or magic.
I know, it's just really funny to imagine from an outside perspective.
I do!
Not enough to drag the rest of these guys with you.
That's so true.
Alright,
Care about
Can
people?
we take a little pause so I can go get some water?
Yeah,
I was
for
just
sure.
yeah,
going to
I
suggest now is a good time to stop and take a break. Skriana has joined the party, I guess.
I'd like to say, Artemis is not a fan of this because I just think Artemis does not enjoy wizards. I think the
Artemis.
key character trait of Artemis is that she's not a fan of wizards as a whole, as a species.
Artemis, hey, your wizard friend can go die last session. Next session, hey, there's a new wizard in the party. God damn it. This one's literally trying to kill us.
Damn it!
Alright.
Let's do
Everyone
it.
get the
I think she's
the 20-minute mark.
Okay.
I hope you run into Melith on the way back.
God, yes.
The thing about I like her, Artemis Disney. Oh, I'm coming up. Sir.
Hey. Ghostbusters.
Be really useful to Skriana to speak Elvish. Oh, Skriana probably could speak Undercommon?
I mean, presumably, if her family's a big, like, the Under Mountain.
Yeah, so I feel like Skriana being able to speak Undercommon or Elvish is not that much of a stretch. Just,
I feel like all nobles are, like, obligated to speak Elvish.
like, all nobles are a little obligated to speak Elvish. Oh, so happy.
So,
Oh, where's the crown of human perfection? Where's...
Did anybody lose that to the goblins?
Did one of the goblins take it?
I feel like we don't have that anymore.
No, I think one of the other NPCs, I think the party 2 took it. I think Maribel has it.
Right, we gave it to her.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That makes sense for an assassin to have. It does. Honestly, she probably gets a lot of use out of it. She does have the potential to be very funny to give Sriana that.
Does it turn you into a dude? I thought it just
Turns you into a generic human handsome man.
Ah, insane.
Physically.
I feel like we fudged that because I feel like Free used it once and turned into like some human woman.
There.
Yeah, so I think we just like
Fudge.
Yeah.
That's fine.
for the moves of it, so as to not be transphobic.
Absolutely. Specifically, it makes you look like this is a coincidence.
This is what the professional looks like. Don't forget to shave out it.
I see. Thank you for informing me how apple juice works. Or not apple juice, apple cider. Okay, and we'll be cleaning on tomorrow. Sounds good. Dolly. Uli, our hero. Orchid pipe tubes that we're at.
But it's so slow.
But a rat is so good at it.
Yeah, you need so much faster.
So much
pro.
faster.
And only do like
Alright. Oh.
Ooh, the trash.
Ooh, the trash. We'll get that after we're done.
No, we won't.
I know. Because I won't be serious.
Okay. We won't. You will.
I can't make her house. I can't make her cemetery.
I'm back.
welcome back. So Skriana's just like your new.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Friend.
she is.
Wait,
My friend.
does that mean the only wizard left? Okay, so it's Karstus and the one drow kid. Is the only wizard left in Bumacor.
Spite? Is Spite in there?
No.
Cool.
Spite. You know Spite's deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. We read the
Well-
book.
Yeah. Anyways, I do think it's very funny that we're just bringing Skriana along, and I think it's very funny that Artemis hates this. Everyone disliked that. Everyone liked that except Artemis. I just think she's not into wizards. I wrote down in a character sheet thing that she didn't like wizards, and now it's real to me. She likes 2 wizards, maybe 3, but they're on thin fucking ice. You know?
Does that include Parisian as on thin ice?
Yes.
No.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
The third person is on thin ice. There's 2 wizards she likes, and the third person, they're on thin ice.
Who's the third? I know the one is the mage we actually rescued. One is Parisian. Who's on thin ice?
The Blackstaff.
That's fair. Oh. It's just because she's powerful and a government official, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why is having the +1 to basic AC a point against me? It's basic in the most boring fighting style, sure, but it's just good.
My dragon ass could never work at the car dealership.
No.
Having Magnus stroll up the stairs after a pause and believe in you is one of the most unnervingly pleasant things I've ever experienced.
Hell yeah! Oh no, I get it.
Should have left your house. Teleport's behind you.
Well, clearly, I've just got to go stay at, like, Max's for a couple days. And then all of us will have had this experience.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, do it.
No, it's exponentially weirder when someone else's parents is also here. Well, Zesby's parents are great. Every time I have to interact with their parents, I'm like, you know.
Again, I could not imagine anything you could do to make them dislike it. Well,
I mean, I can imagine a few things, but nothing that Magnus actually does.
yeah, that's what I mean. I was about to say, I can imagine a few things you could do, but not anything that you would do. Like, you start being a little racist against black people. It's really awkward here.
Yeah, that would be. For many reasons, I think.
Only black people? Like, no other race they
Hey, you
don't have a
know,
problem with?
hey, you know, you weird Twitter user? Maybe sometimes when people say things, they are automatically excluding all of the things they aren't saying. Isn't that weird? Isn't that an interesting concept that you should have learned when you were 3? You child?
Whoa, that was so aggressive, and yet the worst part of that was calling Rory a Twitter user.
Yeah, I'm more insulted by that than the rest of it, because you know I didn't learn that. I don't learn things.
My friend is fucking defending her taste in men. Oh. I just scroll back up to look at this picture of the man she sent, and it's, oh god, I can't look at him straight on. Well, his white boy energies are off the fucking charts. Oh. Who is this?
It's Jason Derulo.
It's Jason Derulo. Anyways, I have to stop being her friend now. I'll never be able to see him again.
Can I see the man?
No! I won't do this to anyone else.
Oh, is it a real person that you guys know?
No, it's a celebrity or something.
Oh, then send it to me. I don't care.
Fine, you asked for this.
I did. Twice, in fact.
Do it again.
Please send me the man.
Okay.
What is this, Judaism? Oh, this is the most basic guy in the world.
Right? That's what I said!
This is one of the 3 people I imagine when someone says men. Cis men, specifically. Mickey's one of the 3 people I imagine when people say trans man.
Oh, thank you. I'm assuming this is another one.
No, I don't register on Rory's radar. I don't feel like they're fine here. Well, it's because you're white, Mickey, and obviously, Rory would go and think of a white person.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's actually because Mickey's a twink. I think of Mickey for the twink.
Derogatory.
I actually don't know any, like, trans men bears in real life. So I just kind of imagine some sort of Jack Black.
I know one who mentored
And
me
then-
in an art program when I was
And
a
then my
teenager.
friend Gray, because they're like a fit twink. That's not a twink.
Twunk, if you will.
Yeah, they're kind of a twunk.
That's the talk.
Yeah.
Not if you will, that's what it is.
Rory, what would you say I am?
Twank. Twink, twunk, twank, twunk, top, chunk.
I mean, you're still also a twink.
Oh no, that is just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy. Yeah, that was the right answer. The right answer is that I'm just a little guy.
Shrimply just a little guy.
I don't know, I only have 3 slots. One for twink, one for bear, and one for other.
Other. Magnus is categorized under other.
Magnus is in other/twink.
Oh, I forgot to stop recording. Look. Yeah, sure. Wait, no. Let me pause the recording. Resume. And we're back.
Alright. Scoriano doesn't seem like the sort to wait. He says, So, which gate are we using to get out of here?
Do you want to check in with your uncle, or?
No, he's way gone.
Yeah, honestly.
Artemis instantly. No, let's not.
All right, fair enough. What portal did we use last time?
Hey, listen, Artemis isn't afraid of much. A guy with a big sword is one of the things that she's most afraid of in her life.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, the one onto level 4, I think we are missing.
Wait, the one to level 4, is it the level 4 to here that's broken? No, it's the one from here to level 4 that we can't use.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
the room that says rust bugs?
That one goes to level 2.
Level 2? Oh, should we just go there?
That one will drop us in the middle of a drought base.
Yeah. Pardon me.
Yes.
What was you were about to say?
We were just going to discuss where we're supposed to go.
Yes, well, you were going to say something about the level 4 portal.
Oh, yes, we are missing one of these statues.
What statues?
The puzzles that you need to open the gates.
I don't know every single gate puzzle.
Do I know which one in specific we're missing?
Was it a unicorn or something?
No, we have the unicorn.
You never actually saw the statue on the other side.
Yeah, we never, that gate has never, we've been missing that one as long as we've known.
What could have happened to it?
I'm not sure. Isn't that interesting?
I mean, why would it be gone?
Uli starts listing on their fingers like Duragar, adventurers, monsters. It's like, what couldn't have happened to it?
Honestly, it's very likely that an adventurer just picked it up.
Didn't...
Yes, you can take pieces from the gate and then it doesn't work anymore, I don't think. If someone else might just have the key. And
Level 4,
it's-
right? Is that the
No,
one
it's
that
not
our
secure.
wizard friend with Teehee went up with? Wait, was that the one that our like wizard friend that we rescued went up with
No,
here?
no, she came down to here.
Yeah, it came down to here with. Was it that gate?
Yes, I have the key to the gate from 4th to here. I do not have the
Oh.
key on the way back.
Ah, yeah, the returning key. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing I said twice.
Yeah, that's fair. My apologies. Hey, would you know about any of this? Man who's been here the whole time?
I mean, I don't know about anything. I haven't seen any adventurers. I don't think a lot of adventurers get here. So I don't think it was that.
Yeah, the only person really realistically would have it would be like Skriana, the slob that's around here disguised as Hallister, and the guy we murdered.
Artemis is just gonna make her way over to the arch. Like, hey, look, this is one. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, it is. I know it. In my heart.
So there were Duergar down here.
Yeah, at one point.
Artemis gesture to the blood splatters.
Yeah,
Yeah, for a while.
yeah,
Yeah, there were for a while.
for a while.
Well, then I would say that we should have taken them out and found the statue, but I suppose you've already done that.
Yeah.
But I mean, yes, we did take every statue we had from them.
And did you try them?
We were a little busy running for our lives. Yeah.
No, Skriana says like, "Did you try it?" Prissy blinks a few times, like, "Oh shit, wait." Huh? That's. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Have we not tried that? Wait.
We've been busy.
Well, there's no on this arch. There's no on the arch down. There's like a slot that the horn of the unicorn slots in. I have the elf statue.
There's a picture of a moon on the other one, and there's a very small divot that the unicorn horn presses into.
Yeah.
And this, a very hard to see divot. And in this one, there's a picture of the sun on the back.
Shit. We put the elf statue in the sun picture.
I run my hand along the the other stone.
Put your little paws on it.
Make a perception check.
Now one, another now one.
Can I
Yeah.
put my little paws on it?
Yeah, sure.
Can you give Artemis the help action?
I'm not proficient in perception.
Oh wait. What? I'm going to give Artemis the help action.
That's right.
I do not feel it with my little paws. Hey,
You don't
Percy,
find
put your
it.
little paws on it. We're not really making a good show of,
Yeah.
hey, nobles are just your equals too.
You're not sitting in the back watching this.
We look at Uli.
You wanna give it a shot?
I hope New Uli kills this and reaffirms every
Yeah,
noble
right.
belief.
Every please, Uli.
Serena walks over here.
Yeah, let her have a shot.
Go for it. It should be somewhere in the sun symbol if it's matching the moon one.
She also has light around her, which is interesting. It's useful for Frisian as well.
Yeah, that might work. Here.
She strolls down over here and says, "Do you know why pressing the button in the first one worked?"
We had a statue that corresponded to it.
Yes, but do you know why pressing that statue to that button worked?
Oh,
Magic.
do tell.
I'm just saying. Can I see the elf statue?
Yeah, passes it her.
That would make sense, yeah.
I mean, I was gonna try the elf statue. I was gonna try it. I just wanted to find the divot first.
She just sort of places it against the sun in the back. And the gate opens.
Oh, all right.
The divot isn't like it's magic either way.
Yeah, that tracks.
Magic is real,
So wait,
Not
how
if you can understand it well.
and I don't.
Only very weird.
So how are we getting out in the first place? The second floor has a drop barricade. Oh,
We can go to the 4th floor and then teleport from one of the archways there.
oh, is there a one to the first floor from the 4th floor?
No, but we can go up to the 3rd floor and then.
To the 3rd floor, and then we go to the 2nd floor that has the barricade.
You also know that there is a portal that the Drow have that you guys have not really checked out.
Yeah, we
That
could
is
hit
true.
up our good friend Melith and see. Ooh.
I
let
mean,
them
if we're
gaze
going
at
through
each
this
other.
portal, we will be
Why do
going
you
there
think I let it?
anyways.
I could have taken us to the second level
Oh, okay.
portal.
Okay, never mind.
Seriously,
Okay,
you
never
could've just
mind. You're
left.
totally right.
This
Let's
is
go.
This is important to me.
You can set this out of character. I would not have questioned it at all. Let's go.
No. This is not a ploy to get us up to the surface the fastest. This is a ploy to get us to see Mel the fastest. Who do you think I am?
God, honestly.
Incredible.
These are some more folk who we have neutral to sunny terms with at this point, honestly.
Well, that is positive.
No, it is. We do not have a sunny relationship with them. We are tentative. We are on a tentative ceasefire, and that is as positive as I am willing to describe this relationship.
We have been politically useful to them inadvertently, and they're just kind of chilling with us
Politically
being
useful
around.
to one of them. We cannot guarantee that everyone who hears about this is going to be with us.
This is fair. Most of the drow, not good fans.
Uli, Skriana steps back a little bit and says, would you say that your party's relationship with these people is better or worse than the one with me?
Genuinely pretty.
Now worse.
Do you like them more than me?
Aw. Skriana's processing that, like, for right now? Wait.
No, Uli said that your relationship with the drow was worse than with her.
Yeah,
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Is this a secret passage? Or is it just the end of the tunnel? Frisian pulls up a lot of
You
secrets
never looked
really
this way
quick.
before. Huzzah!
Ha! Okay, it's a dead end. Frisian looks at it. Zul looks at it. Frisian pulls up the wand of secrets, looks at Free.
Free shrugs.
Frisian casts the wand of secrets.
Nothing happens.
Yep, that tracks. Frisian puts back the wand of secrets.
Skriana is following on. Is very close.
She seems impatient.
Hey, Skriana, do you speak Elvish?
Skriana walks right behind Artemis and Artemis stops. Gives her a little side look.
Skriana bumps into you very slightly, and there's this extremely weird moment where you're like, wait, hold on. Was I just more solid than another person?
Oh!
No. Gives her a little look. Keeps walking. I've established dominance in this party. I don't like wizards.
So rude.
Stop here. Gives a wave.
You see there's some sniffling as up here as they sort of climb forward on their knuckles, and then something is said back here. Backs off a bit. They don't wave, but like, the one up here has his arms crossed and just watches you.
We really founded this ship like a week ago, like a few weeks ago, and now we're just making it happen. Let's go.
Uh-huh. Drow, I see, that makes sense.
Does it? What makes sense?
Uli, you hear, in what no one else can understand. Ah, it's you again! You're all back!
Frisian is quietly casting comprehend languages.
Uli just like waves like, yep. It sure is us.
And you have a new person! Certainly not useful in dealing with my mother, perhaps? Well, I mean, not that you have to. How are your travels going? What can we assist you with?
I'm speak Elvish.
Sorry, Uli, you've been doing the front for a lot of this.
Yeah.
Warps, are you concentration casting comprehend languages? Or do you just have to prepare? Ritual casting.
Ritual casting. I unfortunately did not have it prepared.
Okay.
Do you want tongues? I think I prepared it.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe it's someone.
Skriana says something in a language that not even Uli understands, but it's pretty recognizable as Undercommon, because it's not too different from Common.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
And Malik responds after a moment. Skriana says something.
As soon as they
No shit!
Yeah, as soon as they start talking,
Yeah.
he casts tongues. Like the moment that Skriana says anything to Malik.
Oh no!
Well,
Yeah, you get, who are you casting tongues on?
Myself. No
Okay.
time to.
You catch, like, the last bit of a sentence, like, oh, no, I do understand. It's just such a sort of dreary little section. Do you know? Uli here, I know he's a king, but there was. It's just sort of a dungeon up there, and I don't think that anyone really understands that there is a lavish lifestyle that can be maintained in Undermountain. I like the way that I am honestly just trying to get out of here as soon as possible, but any tips to make this stay as leaving these fun would be appreciated. Of course. And, you said you were current heir of the Orndar family.
Yeah!
And the middle of the conversation, you guys walk forward, and there's some, like, movement over here, and, Skriana goes, oh, yes, there was apparently another gate here that, we wanted to use, and that was okay. Oh, of course! Anything for my dearest little, what was it, trans skulls?
We hear the word transkulls picked out.
And we're like, oh. Also, can I make an insight check to see if these two are getting along, or if they're doing the catty noble thing?
Go ahead.
Both.
Both.
Is this
Oh my god.
flirting?
No. Hey, listen. Me in real life doesn't need an inside check. They still
Skriana
fucking hate each other, but they're best friends.
has never met another noble besides Uli. We have immediately introduced Skriana to the most noble we've met.
No, it's, free it is, you don't get a lot, but you do get that sort of feeling of, like, oh, this person is just like me. Well, we have now become best friends, and, there's certainly animosity there already.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this person's just like me. I hate it.
It's like someone who grew up in the political machinations of the Drow Society for probably a century or two versus this scrunkly little noble who's never met anyone except Uli.
Oh, Melith is definitely at least in her, 3rd century? To me.
Balance only in her 2nd century.
So a
Young
good
to become matron,
century
aren't
of
you?
being present in Drow Society.
If someone wanted to know if you're a bit young to become matron, she would say, thank you.
Oh, what?
So Skriana says, I recently got the chance to learn the sending spell well into Yomoko, the Mad Mage's Academy.
Oh.
I could contact you. Again, only Free understands this. I could contact you to discuss more comfort terms in the future. I have some interesting food. I can bring down some couches for this place. Just, as long as you need. And Rose says, very good. Well, I could also have my dearest Thurza here cast sending in your direction as well. And Skriana gives a little nod. Thurza gives a little nod. It's a little weirdly terse. Well, it says, anyway, down here is where the gate to somewhere leads.
Somewhere?
They're not sure where it goes. I think Artemis has made direct eye contact with this guy, and they're just looking at them.
Staring.
Yeah, she's staring back.
Artemis internally. Now that we're friends with these Drow, maybe they'd be down to spar. No. Unless? No. Unless?
Uli looks between Melith and Screon, and it's just in Elvish. I assume this has been figured out then?
Weirdly displaced.
When she motioned over here to this room, she said that in Elvish.
Okay.
And she says to you in Elvish, in a language that you are pretty sure Serena would not understand. Owen, thank you for bringing your darling little friend along.
I check for blush.
Oh, not friends yet, but you're welcome.
You're touchy, aren't you?
Well, she almost killed us the first time we met, but you know, that happens a lot.
Yeah, it's hard to take personally.
Not with me.
Free chimes in,
Not with
actually.
you, weirdly.
We were bosom pals from the get-go.
Is she like? Is this like gritted teeth?
She says this in a way that knows that all of you are gonna feel a little weird about it, and that makes her very happy.
Parisian immediately gets the vibes from Uli. He's like,
Uli doesn't even feel weird about it. Uli has reached the point of that fucking John Mulaney bit of like, this day has already been so goddamn weird. This might happen.
Uli, you look between these two people and you're like, God, fuck, have I negotiated a noble treaty between these houses?
Oh, Uli, I know you want.
So proud.
Hey, Uli, I know you didn't want to be in politics, but I think you just brought peace in our time.
Uli walks through this square right here, and it's though some spell between Skriana and Melith is broken for a moment. Skriana. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, they're lesbians.
Frisian
Oh,
was
we know
like,
Bellis is.
Frisian was like trying to like avoid like the really intense eye contact. See Uli's go that like between them, looks at the person
Uli
on their
fully
left.
did not notice.
Frisian makes really awkward eye contact with this person's like kind of tilts his head, like
She's watching you. She has sort of like this very serious expression the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Frisian.
I remember the metaphor I used last time for these two, and I stand by.
Uli gives Melith like a very casual, kind of lazy salute as we leave.
She waves it. She reacts to it with one of those little hand waves that twiddles all of her fingers separately.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Artemis is just staring at this drow sword like, look at it.
She's honestly, again, you walk past this weird energy, and you walk into this room, and there's weird energy.
Hey, Artemis.
This lady's looking back at you, and there's like completely non-verbally, there's like eyebrows being raised, hands being moved non-threateningly towards weapons.
Yeah. All right, Artemis, do we need a?
This one, I think this one Uli does register.
Do we need to draw a
The
chalk
star
circle?
instinct.
Frisian looks around, notices the vibe, uses illusion magic to make a ring in the room.
No, it's, you know, we have other things to do. Maybe later.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. The illusion magic
where's the
goes.
gate?
The gate is right here at the back of this room. As you take a look at it, you see that it has, like, it's the sort of, like, typical arched stone gate, and you see that it's carved with images of falling coins, and in the keystone at the very top is a thin slot.
I use Mage Hand from over here to put a gold coin in.
You use Mage Hand, alright. You slip a gold coin in, and there's that and whoop, open. Just not even a door, it's just a path into another place.
Alright. So who's
But
gonna...
hanging in
Yep.
the center I hate this pop-up. Die a million deaths.
Frisian has rock, paper, scissors ready to see who jumps through.
Is the Columbus rune.
The Columbo room.
Yeah, the Columbo.
Columbus.
No, the Columbo. Oh, well, the Bane is confusion. We know that. So it should be Artemis because she's pretty ineffectual.
Parisian offers rock, paper, scissors.
Sure.
Alright. We'll say on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, scissors.
Scissors.
3, 2, 1, paper.
Scissors.
Ah!
By the way, Free, you're just sort of looking around because you couldn't understand some of this conversation you were checking out. You're just sort of on high alert, and you see that this lady has leaned back against this wall over here and is pouting slightly.
Oh,
I know. Artemis is also sad. She's so disappointed.
yeah. Freeze passive insight says everything.
So, damn. This day's weird.
Tell her next time when we don't have a. Actually, no. That's weird. Artemis just walked through the door.
We're like open to mouth to Artemis to like. Do you need me to translate? Do you want to like take a second? But then Artemis is gone.
Did you want to like fight?
Artemis, wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Yep. No! Oh my god! This is my third nat one of the session.
All right. Everyone, feel free to roll some initiative.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, we have to fight Artemis.
Nat 20!
Oh no.
Or something useless. I also didn't put it in. Hang on.
7. Oh, this guard is so ready.
Oh no, I'm gonna get that fight after all.
Hell yeah. We should just let them
No.
duke it out.
Honestly?
It's not fair.
To them? Or you?
To me!
No, I'm pretty sure they need the handicap.
I do like 6 damage a turn if I only hit once.
Just beat the shit out of them.
Sorry.
Artemis every time being hit by confusion.
Okay. I will struggle for yield confusion.
Yield confusion.
Actually, you know what? Artemis, roll a d10.
I think that you guys should just tie Artemis up. 6?
Alright. You do not move or take actions this turn.
Yeah, I just stand there.
So we see Artemis freeze.
Yeah, Uli, you see Artemis freeze.
It was the confusion room.
Should we pull her back into the room properly then, for now?
Honestly, the confusion, maybe it'll last like an hour at most. Maybe we should just
You
like...
guys discuss this, and that takes long enough for the next bit to go around. Artemis, roll a d10.
Do we
Okay.
just like knock them out?
2?
Doesn't confusion make people move? I don't want her to
Make a
leave.
Make a wisdom saving throw, by the way.
Me?
Yeah.
I did. I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, roll again.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Oh, right, at the end of my turn.
We should just like
No,
tie
what
them
the
down.
fuck? Okay, what's up? 23.
Yeah. Pardon?
Yeah, 23.
You are no longer confused.
Anyways, I think I'm just gonna go
walk,
ahead
see
and
Artemis
grab
walk through,
Artemis.
shake, stand still for 6 seconds, shake. No, that was weird.
Just long enough for us to be like,
Oh,
oh, should we grab her or something?
Yeah,
Oh, she's fine.
Francine was like this close, be like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab her, and like Francine is like about to like, he's like halfway through just like picking you up. He's like, oh, you good?
Hey, Skriana, have you seen these runes before?
Yes, all the time.
Do you just walk through them?
I'm assuming you have
Not
minions
if I
for
can
that.
help it. We
How
usually
do you
send
do?
an- We usually send an old family member through.
What?
Oh,
What?
bad things usually happen?
sometimes good things happen.
Is it the
That's not an
same
answer to what I
family
asked.
member?
I think this laughter is in character. I think Willie immediately connects that to her saying, "My family doesn't die of old age."
Oh, they don't
Sorry.
die of old age.
They die of Russian roulette.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm fine. We can go. Let's go.
Oh my god. I'd assume you threw in like one of your minions or whatnot, an old family member. That's so much funnier.
That's so much funnier. I respect that so much more.
I mean, we have so many of them.
Y'all fucking? I don't say that. Sorry, but y'all fucking?
Well, no, but like I said, no one dies of old age.
Oh, right.
So, and there are a great deal of us. We all, because it's just family.
So in bed. By the way, what's on the other side of the portal?
So, like, is it like a lichdom thing, or is it like, how do you preserve your life? I'm curious. Or is that like a secret? Is it a trade secret? I don't know. Or is it like
Oh, I don't know
clone?
I don't know if it's always on purpose.
Huh?
You guys get to the part. I'm just preparing the map.
You know how it is.
Yeah, sometimes you don't die of old age. Oh, I just assume they just didn't die.
I've never met anyone who dies of old age. Who died of old age, I suppose.
Frisian's
Have
like
any of you
staring
known anyone who's died of old age?
Hey, this place look familiar. Where?
Yes.
Hey, so where are we?
I thought so.
You are in a perfectly square stone room.
Does any of
There
like
is a-
the decor or coloring or anything look familiar?
There is no decor or coloring.
Cool.
I start patting along walls.
Make a perception check.
I pull out the wand of secrets. Or do we?
18. Jesus, I rolled a 7.
You're padding around, but you don't seem to find anything.
I'm just gonna make this quick. Wand of secrets.
Secret door right here.
That makes sense. Frisian touches the door and just begins fumbling. There's gotta be somewhere. One of these bricks.
I just step through.
You just walk there.
Oh, where are we? Oh, actually.
Oh, this is first floor down there is corpse? Question mark? No. Yes? No.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Perhaps there was another gate earlier that we saw
Yes, from a
and
secret
thought.
door?
There was a wizard portal. There was no. I mean,
This was through a secret door we were previously unaware of, or where are we? We didn't get a message that we're not ready here. By the way, do you know about that? Like voice that says you're not ready for this yet?
In what circumstance?
Looking through a portal that goes down.
No.
Fair enough.
she lives near the bottom of the.
To be fair,
Yes, but that means I have to take them to go back up whenever I need to revisit from the other coast.
yeah.
Yeah. So she probably would not get a message.
My family does teleport me most of the time.
So you can teleport within the confines of the dungeon?
Well, no, we get one of the apprentices to do it every once in a while.
Oh. Wait.
Listen at the door.
You guys walk into this room, and just to give you a quick idea, there's just like a bunch of like rotten supplies and like a sort of fire pit in the middle of the room.
Do we recognize it?
Seems
No, this room does not look recognizable.
Okay. As we
Yes, Scrown. Yeah, Scrown says that fucked up thing.
yeah. Oh. Heart
Do
emoji.
you know Victoria?
Yes, quite well. Although I couldn't tutor under her because I was told that the Mad Mages, school would be more appropriate, and that Arcturia's apprentices never last very long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
she
wouldn't
fell into
have
a
any
cult.
limbs. We've met an apprentice of Octoria at one point.
See?
Horribly malformed.
Smoke rifle. No shape is permanent.
I peek through. I'm not in it.
You guys look into this room and you see
Prissy is standing there. Artemis
You-
and Uli are just creeped behind his back.
a small pile of furniture sort of falls to the ground when you open this door, and you see in the center of the room a life-size Pinocchio wooden-style puppet of Hallister Blackcloak,
Oh, I hate that.
hard at work. There's these cloth eyes that have been sewn onto this black tattered cloak that surrounds it, and you see
Wait,
that
this is different than Willow's wooden Hallister, or is this?
Willow's wouldn't look like magic made of wood walks around. This is a puppet. There are strings
Okay.
that go up into this that go
Oh,
up.
that's worse.
There is a little like it has that exact puppet face that is like, oh, I put a little nose on there, and one eye is of course bigger than the other. And you see that there is a stone table in the center of this room that is covered in like vials of various like powders and liquids and like just covered in dust, and this thing is just pouring one vial into another and doing a whole bunch of stuff.
I don't want to say this because it is a little embarrassing that we have no idea where we're going. I do think we are a bit deeper in the dungeons than we would like to be.
Understandable.
Skriana, have you ever seen this place?
Prissy is looking at what they're doing so hard.
Not this place.
So shall we go back then?
Well, let's take a look around.
Prissy is examining what the fuck is going on so hard.
The puppet points dramatically at you. Terrible and painful magical death. Fire bolts and lightning bolts. Be gone!
We're all just like, sure.
But Prissy wants to know what's happening on the table. I rolled an Arcana.
Roll Arcana, sure.
Oh. I did
At 20 Arcana. You give a look. What's the powder? That's sand. What's okay? Oh, the liquids. That's mostly water, and you think one of those is really old grape juice. All of the things that it is doing are useless.
Prissy looks at the strings.
You look at the strings and you do see that there are these strings that are sort of moving it around. Do you look up to see where the strings come from?
He for sure does.
Wisdom check. Saving throw.
Yeah, makes sense. 12.
12 is high enough for you to feel this odd movement on your spine, like a spider crawled onto the back of your neck and then ran its way down like a marathon runner. And you decide to take the successful save and smartly not look to where the strings are coming from.
Oh, hi, welcome, Web.
It was-
Oh, this is the Web place. Great.
Oh, what level was that?
What? No, this is just from the Magnus Archives.
Oh, cool. Hey, we should turn back and get out of the dungeon though. We're just gonna explore deeper.
Oh yes, there must be a gate that leads, up.
It's just Hallister. Well, it's not. It's a weaker than. You know what? Actually, I am sick and tired of all of these Hallister clones around.
Fuck right.
How dare you? I am very busy at work here. Very busy. Look at what you're doing. This is, and she reaches up and she grabs one of the files.
Brianna?
Skriana? Well, if you
Look
want
at
to
that. I will not have my work interrupted.
Fucking get it, Skriana.
Skriana pours a vial out onto the ground.
That shit's just apple juice.
How dare you interrupt my work? No, how dare you continue? What is this little joke, this little play you're doing? It is very serious work, and it will be very important to a great deal of people. A great deal of people.
Willie like just puts a hand on Scrana's arm and like kind of not harshly, but like is gonna like to turn her toward them.
What?
It's just I'm filing this under things that might get us murdered brutally.
Of course. I understand.
Okay. Let's go right now.
Also, you
Oh
are.
my god!
You're also talking to a puppet. It's a little sad, girl. Girl, I get it. I've been there.
She's like the yappy little lap dogs.
It falls apart, and as this thing is completely burned up, and you hear the sound of shattering glass. And in the spot where it once was, there is a small pile of like green fire on the floor, and you all hear all around the room a "Oh! Now who will find the cure to filth fever?"
Hey, we should go.
Not that guy. Let's go.
Let's go. Can we go?
Let's go.
I know. Oh, she's going that way.
Girl. This was such a bad idea.
Doesn't matter as long as it gets us out of that weird room. You know, this is why I do not associate myself with many wizards.
But like,
The circle.
why are we going here?
Do we
You
have
know
to
where
make a
you're
circle?
going?
Is that a circle from us previously?
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just going. There's a sort of
Is that fountain?
yeah, it's a small fountain in that section, and you see next to it is a water pump.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
yeah,
we
we're
don't
on
know
the
where
first
we are.
floor.
Is this familiar?
Oh yeah, no, this is where a guy summoned a water elemental and
No,
then was trapped in
I
the
mean
Nine
it
Paradox.
could just look like it.
Well, if we pump the well and the water elemental comes out, we'll know.
If we walked in somewhere that should be close by.
That is
yeah,
a goblin.
okay.
That's Goblin Market right there.
Yeah, why did you immediately go to let's try to summon a water elemental?
Because it's fun. Yeah, okay.
Hello?
This is the other side of level 2. Easy. Okay, we're just going. Cool.
No, hang on, wait, we dropped some people off here.
Oh god, that was so long
Oh,
Yeah,
ago.
we did.
Oh yeah! Oh,
The theater kids, right?
Just hi.
oh god, we have people
not
here.
letting random strangers in anymore. By order of Yak the Smart.
I
It's
hi.
me, Elsa.
Hi, I'm the teacher of Yak the Smart.
No!
I literally am. They have my magic items and spellbooks.
Oh, but he says it's so. No, that is the thing a shapeshifter does! First, you get. Move over here! First! You
Alright.
must be telling us. What is the passwords?
Okay, how about we don't go
Password.
Frisian holds up a gold coin.
in? Wait, no, wait, hang on. Is the password password?
Whispers. Password. And then.
Oh, I wish I had to start value.
I don't know what that's supposed to be. Then you go talk to Yak. You all stay here! Or no!
Yes, can you talk to Yek and tell him that the trans gods are here?
No, hold on. You come with us
Okay, yeah.
to
Yeah,
Yak.
alright.
Okay. We're just here to find people.
Yeah, we're just picking up some people.
They might not even be here anymore, honestly.
Honestly, it's been a few days.
It's
Oh,
been
yeah, this
more
was
than a
before
week.
anything
It's been
with
quite a
War
while.
It's been a while.
It's been, oh god, it's been like a week.
It's been
a
way
10
more
day.
than a week.
I mean,
It's
no,
however-
it's been about 6 days.
We on record plus however long before that.
Yeah,
It
we
was,
got all the way down to doing record, and then we fell asleep for a couple days. And
well,
then,
you died for 4 days.
Oh, there's
We
something.
got back. It's been
It's been close to a 10-day.
It's been real close to a 10 day.
Hey, there's these guys, these transy skulls.
Trains
Here's
souls.
and they said the password is password. That's okay. That's not an actual thing.
You should give them.
Okay, listen. Okay, but we wasn't sure. Maybe they was just repeating the question. No, the password is not password. But this is fine.
Is there an
He's
actual
repeating the
password
questions,
system?
okay? Yes, repeating the questions, but they weren't repeating the question. Ah!
There-
Okay, no passwords. Wait, if passwords not passwords, then what is the password? There's no passwords. Password?
Hey, sorry, we're just here to find. We came with some people. We left them here. We're not sure where they are now.
Yes. Okay, what people?
They were shit.
Hey, Free, can you come and cast a Thaumaturgy spell on me?
Okay, what do you need?
Thaumaturgy?
Oh, I just want my voice louder.
Ah, yes. Can I cast Thaumaturgy on other people, or is that just a me?
Or you should just amplify my voice, right?
Yeah.
Hey, people who arrived with us to this level, we are leaving to leave the dungeon in exactly 5 minutes. So if you don't come and find us, we're leaving without you.
Listen, we're having a pretty great time right now. At the moment, we have successfully managed to really model some sort of menage a trois situation between Gurk and Nerd. And listen, I really need to see how this plays out.
Cool. As long as you're good here. Give us a thumbs up.
Here's the thing. Nerd has a twin brother named Blog, and they've never met. And no one else knows. Oh no, it's the craziest fucking thing. And we haven't. Listen, there's a lot of really close calls. We've been manipulating a bunch of stuff, so they never meet each other, and we need to see how far this can go on for.
If this is what you want to dedicate your whole life to, go for it.
These are theater kids, right?
How my whole life?
Yeah, these are the
My whole
theory.
life.
Yeah, this makes sense. They found a new bit to commit to.
But
I hope that works out for them.
Not my whole life. I just need to see what happens at the season finale. I mean, the wedding.
Wedding?
I think.
There's a wedding?
Oh, it won't end well.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, that was it. Thank you.
that's your prerogative, okay.
What the fuck?
They were in theater. Is that what the theater's like?
That's a freak.
We'll have to ask Gay if we see her again.
Hey. Did it?
I'm a different one and I want to leave.
Oh yeah, fair.
No, you can come with us.
Mate, your friend's a freak, but fair. Let's go.
How dare you say that about my
Yeah.
Once again, establishing ourselves as people who take people out of the dungeon.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Hey,
love leading people out of the dungeon.
the password is we're leaving. Bye.
Bye.
I didn't know the passwords!
The password is there is no password.
People don't need a password to leave.
The cat's behind us!
Oh wait, you're just like way short. Let me just. Frizzy tries to like step over the goblin.
The goblin holds up something to stab you with, just reflexively, and then sort of it drops it. They sort of move over to the side.
Yeah, Freeze was about to just push them away.
It would not have been hard.
We are leaving.
You actually think, Ula, you saw Skriana cast something?
Well,
Wizards.
Just not dealing with their bullshit.
Follow me, you stink.
Did you charm them?
Yes.
You should avoid doing that up in the surface, but this is totally fair.
No, you shouldn't do it anyway. People don't like being charmed.
Yeah.
Okay, and what were you going to do if they didn't let you out? Come on, this is way easier.
Push them aside, they're goblins.
They are wicked weak.
And is that not just as, ignorant of their own, what's the word, agency?
Actually, I was just gonna throw a gold coin across the room and then go scramble in it like little creatures, but yeah.
What? I was just going to let their doppelganger, the person who's lived here, talk to them?
That would make sense. Also, but that is
Are you
easy.
guys-
But like,
When?
but like, Striana, for real though, Charming Magics is illegal in Waterdeep, and they are real tight about that. If you're caught doing that on the surface, they'll like the Order Protective Magi will be on your ass.
I'm aware.
Gotcha. Just making sure you're aware.
Of course.
Anyways, I learned this new charm spell I really wanted to use called Distort Value. It would have been so funny.
I worry about you, Virginian.
What?
I worry about you.
It's... yeah.
This is the first level.
It is.
You know this. You've been here probably.
I have been here, yes.
Yeah.
So, what's your opinion on the theater majors?
Oh, where are we?
Like,
Right out of the
like
third
the,
one.
the people pretending to be vampires? Surely you know about them, right?
I knew that there was some sort of... Oh, yes, the fake vampires.
Yeah, the fake vampires.
Oh, I mean, I don't have really much of an opinion.
Fair enough.
Hey, can I
What
do
do
an
you think
insight
about
to
the
see
tunnel that
if,
goes off into infinity?
Can I do an insight to see if Skriana actually knows anything about these like levels closest up to the surface, or if she's just lying?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, of course I've been to the first level. Of course I know about the fake vampires. I want to see. Hello?
Huh?
Hello?
Oh.
Please?
Hello? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
23?
16.
16.
Second. You don't know why she would lie about that.
Well, I know why
Well,
she
you
would
do,
lie.
I guess you do have an idea why she would lie. You don't think that she was lying about having been here before.
Alright.
That second thing, yeah.
Parisian looks over. Wonder if Skullport's still down. Presses the Skullport button.
You press the skull port budget.
Sorry.
Xanathar appears.
Oh god.
What's up?
Oh god.
You press the button and you press the little flaming skull and you hear a gate access to Skullport disabled.
I get it now. I understand more.
Skriana looks at the other two buttons.
There's buttons? There's other two buttons?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like
there's more buttons.
one that has like the comment on it or whatever.
Ah.
Yeah, if you look at the whole chart, there's 3 different buttons.
Yeah, this is like the like
Oh.
fresco thing that we got, I think.
Oh wait, we haven't pressed the other buttons.
Yeah, one of this takes us like straight down to the bottom. One has like a bunch of comments. It looks like near the bottom.
Yeah, Parisian stops to look at the fresco and Artemis looks back with the world's most pleading face.
Alright, we won't touch the buttons.
Skriana also looks at the buttons.
I think we need to go, mate.
If she wants to press the
If you click one of these buttons, I will let you just go back down to it. I do not care about you.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
she looks at the buttons and we're like, alright, go for it if you want.
Like, if you don't
Fucking
want to
who
go to
gives
the
a shit?
surface...
I don't care.
Why are you so rude? I did apologize.
I know. I just don't like you.
I'm just not going to stop you if you want to do this instead of going to the surface.
I mean, you also don't like me. I think it's an equal exchange.
I don't dislike you.
Oh, what? You don't?
Why would you just assume that?
Oh, she's so pathetic.
Looks at her, school.
Sprungle.
I will talk to you again after I have a good night's sleep, where I'm not in constant danger, and I've gotten away from the mindset of my friend might be dead somewhere, that we left him, and then maybe we'll see if we can be friends.
Well, maybe you should.
I do. I think I've been
very crabby recently. What's a crab? No, I've seen a crab before. Have
No.
I?
Yeah. Have you not?
No, we've been to the beach before.
Crazy gets offended.
We've been to the beach before.
We've seen Shul, and those are pretty much crab. Well, they're lobsters. Rock lobsters.
They're not crabs or lobsters. They're just in that sort of
Yeah, the crustaceans.
shelled, the crustacean family.
Yeah.
What's a lobster?
It's like a greater crustacean, like a crustacean major.
What's a lobster?
They're like an ocean crab, but like a deeper ocean crab.
What's a crab?
It's like a spider, but
Lobster.
like
Crustaceans are like bugs, but they live in the ocean.
yeah. Have you heard of carcinogenesis? Never mind, that's a little too.
I know what the carcinogens are.
Oh no! Wow.
Free.
Yes.
What people sort of squidgle into this hole, it's kind of like, this Dahlia walks with you and sort of whispers, "You're the reasonable one, right?"
What, from this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real bold words considering our interaction with the fake vampires, but
Oh yeah.
Free suppresses her surprise and turns around to hear him.
No, I can tell you the reasonable one because I'm reading your mind.
Oh.
Free frowns. This was the wrong thing to say. Well, what do you want?
So, anyway, you haven't really responded, but I can tell you're open to what I'm saying. Give me a moment. Here's the thing. Do you know that lady traveling with you was like super fucking messed up?
Oh.
Well-
We're aware.
Sort of.
Well, please
Well,
elaborate.
We know an extent of it, but if you know more information, I would be pleased to have it.
No, you don't understand. I can't give you information because her brain is wrong.
Mm-hmm. In a dangerous sense?
It's sort of. It's sort of like. Oh my god, I'm so bad at
I have
okay.
space to write this down.
Imagine that eating brain. No, not eating brains. Sorry, I mixed up the metaphor. Reading minds is like eating soup,
Okay.
right? You slurp it up, and it's sort of like your body's naturally like, that's a good thing to put in your body. You should do more of that, and I'll tell you the taste buds you have, and yeah, right? You get that?
Sure.
Mm.
I'm willing
going
to.
to-
Yes.
But going into her brain is like I put my spoon in the bowl, and I put it to my mouth, and it was oil.
Hmm.
So I had to spit it back out, if you understand the metaphor. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with her, but it's a lot.
Well, I don't imagine that telling her to leave now will make her go back down. I appreciate the warning. Feel free to not stick around any further to deal with her.
No, it's not a warning. I just want to know because it's hilarious.
Oh, we have no. Yeah,
Like,
we
I'm
have no
not
idea.
gonna
what's wrong.
interact with her, but it's like you gotta tell me how this all ends up.
Free's like
Like-
thinking. I would love to promise you that the fact that you read my mind makes me intensely uncomfortable, and I would prefer not to see you again.
Oh.
Listen. No, hey, listen. Like, we're not trying to completely overturn the foundations of society and take full control anymore. So we're just kind of trying to find ways to entertain ourselves, and this whole fucking around with people thing is the best one.
So I'll send you a sending
I can
message if
tell
you'd
it
like.
didn't make you more trustworthy.
What did you say?
I can tell that what I just said didn't make you more trusting.
No, because I said you made me uncomfortable, and then you deflected with all the societal pressures. And I understand that you probably have a difficult life living as you are. That doesn't change anything about what I said. So I will send you a message if anything interesting happens if you'd like. But again, I would prefer not to see you again.
Okay, can I still, go with you a little bit of the way to the top?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. I'm really not so bad.
I'm sure, for size.
Oh, don't be like that.
You can. She turns around and looks at them like, I'm sure you can imagine reasons that I do not prefer people in my mind. She says to the person that is in her mind.
I have to imagine, yeah.
It's like, you get it, right?
Oh, I see it. It's clear as day.
I mean, I can stop, but it's like closing your eyes to walk around places. It's weird.
So, Skriana.
And I don't get any secrets, just the stuff that you're thinking about. Just don't think of secrets. No,
Immediately
don't do
thinks of secrets.
Have you seen the sky before? Frisian asks Skriana.
What does he ask?
Have you seen the sky? Or replications of it?
Yes, I've seen replications of this guy.
We should go out in the countryside. At night.
Lily calling ahead, don't look directly at the sun.
Don't. Yeah, it's a bad idea.
She probably already knows, but just in case.
She's a little guy.
Yeah, listen, you got real tough wizard eyes, you will go blind.
Wizard cataracts.
Frisian looks at the hands. What is their deal?
There are indeed hands over there.
So, the hand of Goth Wizard Boy, big man.
Mansion.
Oh, the
Mansion.
sad man? Yeah.
Sad man, sad man. The hand of sad man Vanshoon's severed hand made more of those. You
Robert
think?
Pattinson could play Manchun.
Robert Pattinson could play Mansion. Hang on, I'm changing my face claim for Mansion mentally in my head.
I can't him as anything else now!
Skriana, before we get to the surface, do you want to copy from my spellbook, Disguise Self?
It would take too long, let's just be sneaky about it.
Wait.
I was just like, no one knows her.
No, that's fair. Well, they were
Why would
paranoid.
anyone care who she was?
She was literally paranoid about it when asked earlier.
I don't care about what she... No, hang on, I'm trying to be nicer. If it would make you more comfortable, we can get you a very big hat.
That would make me more comfortable, yes.
Okay.
Also,
Not
considering you've never been in the sun before, that hat would do well for your skin.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's a redhead.
Oh, yes, you're gonna love the sun, darling.
Right! The sun causes a deadly skin disease known as cancer. I don't know this.
Yes,
Yeah.
it also...
No, that can.
It also provides vitamin D, which is incredibly vital to, health of most surface-dwelling species.
She has a pastel of supplements.
I don't think both of those things can be true.
No, there's a lot of things that can give you cancer. There's a rock that does.
Oh, there's so many rocks that give you cancer. It's great.
Even without magic.
Even, especially with that oh man, have you seen the magic that gives you cancer? I have the spell right here.
Yeah, radiant.
Oh my god, we all know the cancer spell, Warren.
Listen, it's great. I just learned it. Let me be happy.
Yes, the cancer spell. We've all seen
We've
it.
all seen it.
We all know it.
Yeah,
where's-
it's called Dawn.
Yeah.
I thought it was called Sickening Radiance, the one that has Chernobyl sounds. Is there a bucket?
There is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold.
We do make jokes, but Skriana does actually have sickening radiance on her spell list.
Hell yeah!
As we're waiting.
Slowly.
Oh, Prison, we all know it.
You were saying, Heath?
Oh yeah, just as we're waiting for, the bucket to take us out of the dungeon. Free's like looking at the shape changers like, I don't think we properly apologized for killing a bunch of you and your friends when you were pretending to be deadly vampires hiding here in the dungeon.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I feel like you did make a rather reckless, perhaps, decision. I don't think the threat that you were trying to pose paid off the way you were expecting.
No, listen. Sometimes I forget how convincing I can be.
It was a good performance.
I should have known my own power, and I honestly, friend is a strong word for how I felt this weekend.
It's like, Free opens her mouth, because it definitely wasn't anything for their performance. We just saw the message, like, session 1 of going into the dungeon, and it's been on our mind ever since. But she lets them have it.
Oh, that's immediately on their surface level thoughts, though.
Oh, yeah, Free just, like, thinks about, like, oh no, we were just been, like, waiting for it for a while.
Phrasing is immediately thinking, no, Free's a kill on sight with undead.
2 different takes on it. But yeah, everyone else is like, oh yeah, Uli's thinking about the time in Skullport when we got kicked out for it. It's like,
the large rope is lowered.
Oh yeah.
Wait, do we...
Artemis just starts walking up the walls.
And there she goes. What?
Hey, Priscin, did you end up casting Fly?
Oh, I have fly preps.
Yeah.
If, Skriana, you don't need to climb this rope, or... Do you have fly preps? Do you want it?
It's not the rope. There's a platform.
There is a platform, but like, wizards gotta be in style, and I got you if you don't have fly preps.
There isn't a platform. How it works is that you grab onto the rope and then it's lowered and raised.
Yeah.
You don't have to like climb over.
Yeah, you don't gotta climb it.
That's true.
Yes, I would appreciate that. I have never really spent the time learning fly.
I guess it wouldn't be as practical underground, huh?
That is what I was just about to say. Yeah.
Hey, Skriana, okay. So, I'm gonna cast fly on you, I'm gonna cast fly on me, I'm gonna take Zool. We're gonna go to my favorite spot in this city to look over. That sound good?
Oh.
He's giving a thumbs up, he's so excited.
Sure.
Awesome. I cast fly at 4th level to,
Is your movement speed still halved?
Huh?
It
No.
shouldn't be, because we had another long rest.
Yeah.
Right, so you just have disadvantage on ability checks now, right?
Yeah, oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, did we forget that? Yes, we did.
Yeah, we for sure
Yeah, we
did.
just haven't done whole like encounter stuff.
Praising cast fly.
Alright, you cast fly, and you both, and Artemis, all vanish upwards.
Yep.
And Uli, Free, and the doppelganger down here, who sort of turns towards Free and says, oh sure, I never want to see again, but that random lady met what, today? She's best friends with all of you.
No, Priscin's
You know what?
just like
that.
that.
Artemis
we
falls
can
down
fix
from where she was. I'm a new guy.
Fri's like shaking her head like Priscin's just like that. And as she's saying that, she is, as soon as like Skriana's out of sight, she is going to cast Sending to Parisian with like putting forward the doppelganger's message like, hey, this lady's mind is whacked as all hell. Be really careful. Keep us updated. Don't be out too long. Be careful. Be careful.
Prison sends back. Fly lasts 10 minutes. I will be back before.
She just wants to make sure that you're aware that maybe she's going to lose her fucking mind.
More than
Listen,
fair.
Artemis isn't letting Prison fucking just leave with this girl. She's just gonna follow them and stand awkwardly in a corner while they do things.
Listen, if it's your first time seeing a whole new environment, you gotta do it in style, right?
The doppelganger takes the rope up.
Yeah, Artemis just continues walking up.
Yeah, Free also takes the rope up.
The second one.
You
Lily's the
guys-
last one
yeah.
out.
You guys go one at a time.
Yeah.
Lily will be last.
Lily's the last one waiting around.
Oh, Artemis will wait with Lily, sorry.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot it was one at a time, yeah.
Buddy system.
Yeah, no man
And
alone. Etc.
one by one, you all get out of there, and I will ask everyone to jump over to Believe in You.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh god, this is my first time seeing Bonnie since all that other stuff happened.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You saw.
She's gonna be so awkward and Bonnie's gonna know all of it.
Oh no. Oh, there was a time where I thought you hated me, but it was actually just a mind flayer colony possessing my brain.
Oh my
You know, her
god.
friend was weird about it. She said,
You know-
I'm not your type. What does that mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say like we have the shape changers even here. It'll be on her mind.
Delightful.
I'm gonna kill this pop-up with my brain.
Okay, what's the pop-up about?
It's my freaking virus protector, and usually it's just like, hello, and I can press X and it's gone, but it's not gone.
Can you not turn the virus protector off for a bit?
The thing is, it's the pop-up.
Yeah.
The actual application itself, I can open and close. It's just that there's a pop-up at the bottom right that
Do you-
just doesn't.
Did you go to like more details in like the task manager where you can scroll out and see the little subroutine things? And
Yeah, I was just gonna say force close it in Task Manager, and it will close every single background process for the app as well.
Didn't show up in Task Manager.
Oh yeah, then you definitely have to go into properties. Not properties, more details. It should be there at least as a background process. Is it Norton?
No, gross. It's a Vera.
It's what?
It's a Vera.
Okay, well just look for that under.
It's okay. I'll help her with it later.
I got it.
Let's go.
Listen, we're all waiting for Believe You to load anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in.
I'm in.
Yes, but your computer is so decrepit.
I used to be cool. Then Magnus came to my house.
You're still cool.
No, not with that computer. When I say decrepit, I mean... I'm not gonna be that mean to it. It's doing its job.
She doing her best.
Warhips and Rihanna fly out of the well. There's no time to, like, you continue to fly, you fly past heads and stuff. You gotta get your spot as soon as possible, and there's a lot of flying to do. And Skriana sort of starting a bit behind you, she looks around, follows you, her dress blowing in the wind. And there's a couple of cheers that go up from people. Flight is not completely unexpected for the adventurers that go deep into the dungeon, but there's still not that many of that level wandering around, so it's a bit of a,
It's cool.
yeah. And, they're all half drunk and willing to celebrate almost anything.
Parisian, it's like Skriana and Parisian take a moment as Skriana and Parisian like lift off into this tunnel where all becomes black, and neither of them have dark vision, just illuminated by the light that emanates off Skriana, and it's like
Hey, listen, Parisian always has dark vision cast on him.
heart emoji. And for a moment, they're both like two people in this void with one rope until they look up and this warm amber glow as they peel forward and forward and forward. Skriana emerges into a place just probably more dense with people, friendlier faces than they've seen in a long while. And then Prissy near immediately has them almost by the hand in this childish, giddyish tones like, check, you're gonna love this. And as someone who's spent a lot of their time underneath decks and cages below and below, Prisian loves this. As he almost shoulder checks the door open, he launches the two into the air, and they just get this. They fly so fucking high up and just immediately see the dockyard, the port that goes around Waterdeep in the distance. Clouds floating in, ships sailing through, birds and all the creatures of earth and sky gallivanting amongst a district, a hive of people below. Glory.
Look, that is a lot.
Yeah, it's a whole world up here. We've barely seen any of it. Come on. Parisian flies off whimsically.
She's gonna fall.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
And I'm assuming I know where Parisian's taking her. It's that big, tall statue, right?
Yeah, actually. The one, the man?
Yeah.
Yeah, the man, obviously. I never said this, but yeah, the man.
You know, I know Parisian, and I know the city.
Wait, which man? Is it the one that's holding up the big planet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The orb?
The orb.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
cool.
either that or going to be the roof of the Temple of Gollum, but the orb.
Yeah.
You guys fly up out here. Work on characters later. And the music stopped moving.
Artemis is immediately like, well, I have to go fucking figure out if Parisian's dead or not.
Body is right there.
Yeah, free.
Yeah, no, I think Artemis gets up fully with the intention of following Parisian immediately and making sure Skriana doesn't fucking, I don't know, murder him. And just kind of like stops dead in her tracks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey.
You get up here with Uli, and there's already been some sort of conversation happening here. The words shared are like overly pleasant and unimportant. They're all about like weather we're having and stuff. But the faces look a lot more serious. Well, one face looks more serious.
She just comes out the edge, stops dead.
Bonnie also gives you like a look. Smile over here. Bonnie's eyes widen a little bit, almost imperceptibly. And then they sort of go back. Very,
Artemis
very
kinda
clear masking of expression.
Artemis gives a nervous little grin, her tail wrapped around herself, hand clasped in front of her. Well, if you can talk?
Sure.
Yeah, you guys were having something, sorry.
Uli gives Artemis like the most uninst look.
Imagine somebody comes out of a murder pit and they're like, hey, can I like talk to the person?
Uli, you have difficulty talking to Artemis because first thing you come out, a whole bunch of people are suddenly near you and they're like, that is a nice cloak, man.
Oh.
Man, you're one of those guys who go in and they get the good shit.
Apparently.
Oh, that was the king's cloak from.
The one that's covered in gems and stuff. Hey, do we like buy you a round or two and like share the stuff that you want to know? We've got some betting pools about and some drinking games about great, adventure stuff that happens on down there. I think you probably got a great story. Do you want? We'll pay. I know you just got back, but like, hey, what better thing to do?
Lily's like weighing the merit of free drinks versus how to night. And it's just like, alright, one round.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Cheers.
Oh my god, I can't wait to hear that story.
Don't you think you're a little dreamy?
By the way, you see there's a fair bit of people who are walking over here with Durnan now and collecting like little bits of gold and things as he like takes like bits and slips of paper and puts them away. A whole bunch of betting has just sort of finished with your guys' arrival.
What were they
Lily
on?
all just like leans over and pats Artemis on the shoulder and it's like, talk to Bonnie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for them to read that.
Yep.
I just don't want to interrupt.
I'm so curious if the odds were in our favor. Or not. Probably not, but... like, as in the betting odds, not like the real ones.
Well, it's a bit of both.
A bit of both. Yeah, but was it like 30-60, for and against? Was it like 80% failure, 20%? Like, did someone win big?
The thing is, you can't bet that a whole party just dies, because that's very, very difficult to, like, determine, right? So, what
like, who
usually
comes
happens
back?
is it's like, I think this person's going to die, or I think this person's going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you can bet on multiple people and go for, like, the really risky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
I bet Artemis' odds of survival are low as hell.
And, and sometimes the bets are based on, like, I bet they'll get here in this level, or this sort of stuff. But that only happens to the parties that have survived enough, and it seems like you guys have gotten to that section.
Oh, we got reputation. Oh no.
Yeah.
Good for
Oh
us.
yeah, we've been gathering reputation ever since we got that
Cool
throne or
chair.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah, that cool chair.
No, Uli, you discussed some things, and when you mentioned the high school, you see that there's like a grin from one person and like a small swear onto the table from another person as like a handful of like silver pieces are handed over.
So guys like, really? Really? Oh my
Like,
god, fine.
Lily is over embellishing our the battle we were part with Azrok's Legion.
Hell yeah.
Specifically like freeze turning of the spiders.
And that was what? That was fucking incredible.
It was
Oh my
fucking
God.
incredible. Uli is like,
You barely need to
Well,
embellish.
this is the most descriptive Uli has ever been telling a story in their life.
Three Strings jumps like onto the bar back here, and you see like Durnan gives this sigh, and he starts like playing this little tune as you talk. Like, a lot of like, low strings like.
Ooh, that reminds me, Free needs to tell Azrock about the deal that Melith offered.
Right.
Yeah, sending it to this.
Yeah, I have it prepared. Free like hears Uli starting on that story, and she's gonna send that message off as she leaves, just so I do not
Prissy
forget.
has sending as well. Prissy has sending as well. We're good.
Yeah, Artemis, as you're saying over here, you hear behind you. Pardon me.
Artemis actually going to talk to this person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Artemis kind of like very much still like kind of distracted by Bonnie's presence over there, but clearly being like, I can't just stand there and listen. That'd be fucking weird. So I have to do something else, but I'm nearby, so it doesn't look like I'm obviously trying to listen in, because I'm not. Hi! Oh, you're, beautiful, yes?
I am beautiful, thank you.
Yes, oh, I do not remember your family name. I am so sorry.
But that's fine. It's honestly, there's so many nobles. It's not especially worth keeping track. I am beautiful Rosnar.
Rosnar, yes. You were with us in the vault.
I was, and I did ask you about perhaps finding my brother?
Yes, we looked. The one with the ring. Yes, that's what I was
Yes.
trying to talk to you about. So we got down pretty far in the dungeon. I'm not actually sure if we would have gone past him, and
Generally, we've been around quite a fair bit, and none of the bodies we found match the ring description. Like, I haven't found a signet ring with a very bird flying on it anywhere. And we certainly have not met a person fitting the description, so we keep looking.
Well, I suppose so. Well, thank you for keeping me updated. It's mostly just, a bit of closure. I don't really mind. Well, if I got to choose, I would have him dead, but
Yes, but no. So how have you been? Artemis takes a quick peek back to this conversation and see if they're done. He looks back.
Quite well, actually. Well, I've had a lot of, let's call it nighttime activity.
Let's go. Sorry, I love crime.
Yeah.
Artemis kind of looks at her with a bit of a blank expression and then nods oh yes, crime.
Whoa, I'm not a criminal, sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
no?
you were having sex, I see.
Just nighttime walks? Oh, I suppose that is very nice. You're into the whole city at night thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
She uses, hold on. Her eyes get so wide, she's like, oh man, she actually saw through the innuendo. That's not supposed to happen.
Artemis does it, she's just head empty. She didn't think about the innuendo. She doesn't know.
She says, no, the city, a lot of exciting things, although the city's been a little closed up recently. People have been sort of upping the celebrations.
Oh! Is there a reason?
Well, you know how there's still that Manchun issue going on, right?
Yes. Oh, we saw his arm! I should find him so we could tell him we saw his arm. Maybe he wouldn't care, he probably knows where it is. Sorry, keep going.
Sorry! That was so many ridiculous things that you just said that I don't know where to start.
You know how he's missing that arm?
No, I got that.
Yeah, it's
That's the part I understood.
Yeah, Halistic took it and is using it as a guide or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is why I don't go into the dungeon. That's too much for me.
Sorry, keep going. There was that Manchun thing?
Yes. It just means that the city's still in this sort of lockdown. And so some people have been upping this sort of thing.
Or just kind of, living life as good as you can?
Yes.
Ooh, that's fun. Sorry, I'm being a bit weird. We got killed a little. It's been a week.
I was dead for a while.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Prison is so enjoying sunlight. Oh, what time is it? Is it day or night?
It's midday, right as the sun has just barely touched the water, leaving the sky deep orange.
Let's go. Cool, I need that for the cover art. Thanks.
Ooh. So, nothing else has gone bad here?
No.
Oh, good.
I wouldn't say bad. Honestly, there is that Manchun situation, but unless there's some sort of big secret battle that not even I can figure out, it's been very quiet.
Artemis gives a nod. I think she just implicitly trusts that this person knows things that are going on.
But regardless, why are you sitting here and talking to me? I appreciate the update, but I don't think I'm the one you should really be turning your attention toward.
Artemis has been periodically looking over it.
It's so obvious.
What? Yeah, I mean, I'm just...
Never makes such a mistake. She holds up a finger to your mouth as you begin to speak. I know that you deal with very scary monsters and whatnot every day. And eventually, you're going to go and say something to her. So, why don't you just do it now?
See. Looks at her, eyes completely blank, head entirely emptied out. I mean, I'm going to say hi to. I'm going to say hi to her. She's just having a conversation.
What are
Looks over.
Artemis's surface level thoughts, just out of curiosity?
Oh.
Genuine, complete confusion.
She looks over at the conversation that they are having. They have moved on over to discussing some sort of minor municipal law change.
Thieves can't.
Thieves can't.
No, they're both doppelgangers.
Yeah.
They don't need the thieves can. They just mind meld for a bit.
Oh, so true.
They're talking about absolutely nothing for important reasons.
I mean, like, I'm going to say hi to Bonnie. I wanted to see her for a bit. I mean, like... Stares. What do you think he's going to be done that conversation?
She turns, this one, sort of strolls up here. Waves over to you, Artemis.
She's here. She's arrived.
It's faster than they can perceive.
You know, it's not really a very important conversation. I'm just filling Bonnie in on some of the stuff that happened in the dungeon. And where the other two are for catching up. And I've been asking her what she thinks I might be able to do around here. Apparently the city's not super safe, but the dungeon didn't work out.
I mean...
And I was sort of helping him find a spot that he might, you know, work at, but he doesn't... You should really, you know, try to find some sort of job. It will be useful.
You can go join a theater too.
No.
I'm not actually a theater person.
Really?
Yes! This is a very useful set of skills. They are all kicked down there because they, I don't know, did theater murder. And I was kicked down, well, I didn't kick down. I went down there because I thought our opportunity had been lost here.
Committed to the bit.
Huh. Stares blankly for a moment.
Autism teacher.
Well, sorry?
Or...
I'm not sure. I guess I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, whatever you were trying to do.
I guess I'm just trying to find out, like, what my life is gonna look like.
Have you tried... Oh. No, I was going to give you advice about what you should try, but I've always kind of known where my life is going to go, so...
Hey, you want to work in the tavern?
No.
Unfortunately, he doesn't really want to do manual labor or anything useful.
I mean,
Or anything.
there's a lot to do
useful.
in Waterdeep. I'm sure you can find something.
I agree, and if I'm going to look around, I'm going to be really cautious about it. You know.
So Artemis' nervous thoughts is, can you go? Can you leave? Wow, when will this guy fucking leave?
Oh, yeah.
When is this guy going to leave?
Body is so clearly picking that up too.
He smiles and is looking directly in your eyes. So Bonnie is looking somewhere at a wall.
Body is like, oh, okay.
Not that I don't like you or anything. I do like you. I know you can read my thoughts, but like, Sorry, I didn't mean to imply that I want you gone. It's still.
He winks and pats you on the back.
Why do people keep doing that?
Why are you doing that?
Go get him, champ. Get who? Who am I fighting?
Get what?
What am I killing? Am I getting something? Like a ball?
Fetch?
Artemis, like, kind of rocks back on her heels and, like, looks at Bonnie, gives her another little one of them nervous little smiles, and, like, kind of opens her arm for a hug.
I'm going on my break in a bit. Maybe you want to come with me?
Oh! Sure! Yeah.
Ooh, gay state winning.
Notably, she says this as you open your arms for a hug, and she does not go for a hug.
I know! I know! I know! I know! Artemis is trying so hard to keep her mind entirely blank of any thoughts. It's working remarkably well.
Artemis, all of her monk powers are for this moment.
Yeah, fucking clarity of mind, stillness of mind. I'm not thinking. Oh, my head is entirely blank. I am just a body moving. There's nothing in my head.
Even my poison immunity is in here.
Oh, I've never been back here before.
Not much to see.
Vibrating out of her skin a little. Leaving a little wet paw trails. She's not sure why she's so nervous. Not even she knows.
Every single other person seems to know.
Yeah, but not Artemis. Not the music change.
The music change?
Don't do this to me,
Wait, hold on.
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
I do have to make sure I do this the right way because I'm reaching a different music system.
Esme, whatever you do, just know that I'm gonna have to look you in the eyes after you do this. Do not fuck this up for me.
So, Artemis. Yeah, hi. You wanted to say something. Or at least you wanted, him gone. He doesn't actually have a name.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's sort of weird. Not all of us decided to keep one name. Because if we could change our shape, then,
Well, a name does not change when you change a shape. Perhaps it is easy cultural difference. There's importance in the name.
Your name has changed once already.
And you can change a name, but you should still have one. Anyways, I'm not so sure. I guess I wanted to talk to you. I don't know, there was a scene in the dungeon where it was like Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Didn't say there would be panic. Don't think about it. There was
he already mentioned that he likes to. What's the nice word?
Honest, immediately fucking like, I'm not gonna, like, before she was like, I'm not gonna think about it, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, it's so there was like a colony of mind flayers in the dungeon. When we got killed, we were put into this like weird tub thing. And we woke up in Waterdeep, but it wasn't Waterdeep, and we saw you, but it wasn't you. And I don't know. I guess it was just, and also the doppelgangers keep saying things to me.
Yeah, they like teasing people.
I mean, they said I'm not your type, and I don't know. I mean, like I don't know why that was relevant. But it did kind of make me feel bad, and I'm not sure why. And I'm not.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's sort of weird. We both knew what we were talking about, but you saying it out loud did make it kind of different.
But Candid. Sorry, what are we talking about? I mean, I'm not sure what's happening.
No, you're not sure, Artemis. But you're not super introspective.
Artemis.exe is working overtime.
SB Kiki had to leave for choking on the drink.
I'm here.
No, I suppose I'm not.
So, it's sort of like maybe you wouldn't get what I'm saying, but maybe if you thought about it for a bit, you could. But it's sort of like you spend a lot of time wanting to say something to me.
It's very saying things.
What?
No, you said it's kind of like, and then you paused for a really long time.
Yeah, okay. No, I wasn't saying it. Kind of like you spend a lot of time wanting to say something to me or be close to me, and you don't really think of it. And it's sort of like if you don't know what you want, I don't feel like I should engage.
I mean, I want to be friends with you, and we are friends.
Looks at you.
Yes, and I like spending time with you, and
I really like spending time with you as well.
I'm not.
Unless you do. I have a lot of concerns about my life that you managed to alleviate very, very well.
Artemis's tail starts swishing nervously, and her ear twitches, and it's very clear that she's rapidly thinking about things that she's not even probably never considered in her life. She lived with people who were family to her whole life, and they came here, and then the party is their family, and
You're thinking a lot, and maybe don't think about it all right now.
I mean, it kind of feels like it's now. I have to. I mean, it's not bad to think about it.
Artemis.
Mhm.
Every time you go in the dungeon, I get really, really worried.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to go in there because one of the only other people who knows about me and makes me feel a little safer in this city is stuck there.
Artemis gives you a resolute little nod, like, yes, now I'm back into territory that I'm very certain about. Artemis has spent her life being very certain about things.
But so you should go in there, but I think maybe I wouldn't be able to bear it if well, I can barely bear it right now, but I have to bear it. Do you get it?
Yeah. I don't think Artemis quite understands, but she's certainly like,
Oh, she's trying so hard.
But I wouldn't want to make you feel bad. I don't want to make you feel bad. Because we're like you. I mean, I wouldn't want you to be in a dangerous situation either. If you know.
Let me finish my break.
Oh, yes, yeah. I'm going to go think about this, I think. And maybe the next time I see you, but you know. Oh no, I'll know. I'll figure it out.
You are pretty good at everything but yourself.
Artemis thinks about this statement, processes it.
It's alright, that was...
No, I think it's a compliment.
It is something I admire.
I think I just never
Had to think about myself before.
Oh, yeah, see, again, that's what I like, because I always do.
Yeah. That it is perhaps important to think about myself and the person I am becoming. I'm gonna let you finish your break.
Yeah.
Take some time to, I'm just gonna find my own way out. I'm. Okay. Bye. Artemis kind of holding her arms out again in like a very hopeful little. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not.
I can...
Just gives her a quick little hug and then immediately like, okay, yeah, bye.
You are
Bush.
outside of the door, and though no one else is there to hear it, there is a short goodbye in the room behind you.
New. Holy fuck, free Uli.
Oh shit, Artemis is there.
Free scrambled at the door. Uli is surrounded by people at the bar.
I think Artemis sees Uli and then looks at wherever Free is. Where is Free?
Free left.
Uli's story is winding down as
And then Artemis makes eye contact with Floon across the board. Like, if there's anyone on Earth who thinks about himself a lot, it's Floon.
Damn, you right.
Oh, I was trying to pick up gossip, but no, it's nothing but Floon in the head. Just like this shining freaking smile of stupidity and this massive mental block.
Fucking like takes like one step over the table, makes it all the way over here.
These people are eating soup. You step next to their soup, they panic.
You step on the soup, but her foot doesn't actually go in because of
Oh god, you're right.
Wait, I need to talk to you about that.
Hey, you're not in the dungeon anymore.
Floon, I need to talk to you about that.
Artemis, for you, anything.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Talk to you about it.
As this happens, we're going to move on outside, where
Yeah.
Warhips and Scriana step down near Free.
Oh, Free's been making her way back to the tavern. Everyone else is like having their cute little meetup, but Free wants to see Carling.
Oh.
I that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, Free
Okay.
is functionally not here. I just didn't want to move her off the map.
Yeah, I got it. Artemis and Floon, like, Artemis, like, half dragging Floon out of here as you guys land down here. Oh, well, I see, Artemis.
Oh my god.
Good afternoon, lady.
Oh my god.
Oh god,
No,
no.
not this,
can't
not this.
happen.
Floon,
No,
Floon,
listen,
this is
listen.
important.
No,
this can't
I
happen.
want to see this. I want to see this. I want to see this.
Now remember, killing people on site is frowned upon.
No, they're gonna kiss so tenderly on the lips.
I feel like it's two primordials meeting.
I know. The party's
Let's
two
have-
scrunglies.
You're
She
putting
looks
out
at
too much
her,
on SB.
knows it's Floon, there's just like a... Go eat some dirt. You got it! I'll be with you in a second.
Perfect.
Hey,
Now, what do you want to say?
what do you do when you need to think about yourself?
Comes as easy as breathing.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's, you know, what do I need? Well, no, you know, wait. No, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'm not thinking about myself because I'm thinking about other people all the time. And it's like, I know what you need, and I know what you need, and I know how to blackmail you. And it's sort of like, yeah, maybe I don't. But Floon is great, right?
Uh-huh.
And Artemis is great.
Uh-huh.
Yes, okay, good. You need to say a hundred. And so sometimes it's like, what does Floon need? And sometimes Floon needs to cool it on the gambling so he can stop racking up debts from loan sharks.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you need to stop gambling. Or start gambling.
Maybe you need to reflect on your actions and how they
Maybe-
impact your life.
Maybe you need to take a gamble. You're so right,
You're
Fleur.
right. Maybe I need to start gambling.
And now,
Oh my god.
whenever I sort of need to think about Floon, I sort of just... Well, I always like to spend a lot of time around people, but sometimes it doesn't really... You know, if you're always around people, like all the time, then you're not even like a person.
Uh-huh.
Yes, okay, cool. This makes perfect sense, and I'm a genius. So, sometimes I try to stop being around people for a little bit. And then I'm a person.
Uh-huh.
Freeze
Floon, you
nodding.
are so right. Takes one of his hands in her little paws. I need to start taking more risks in my life, and I need to spend some time only thinking about myself in a place where I feel safe to do so. You're so right, Floon.
I know help everyone around me. He shoves another pile of dirt into his mouth.
But I don't know how you do it. Artemis voice. Is Floon the nicest person I know?
This is
Wait.
this is sad. He's crunching sad. It's so loud.
I like Sriana's icon still being here and giving Floon the dirtiest side eye.
Willie is just gonna like thank whoever bought their drink and start heading out.
You see what?
Frozen steps back in. He looks at you. And he just kind of like takes a sigh of relief.
Willie
Good job,
smiles
good job on
and
your
is just
husband.
like they've used up all their words like telling these people stories. They just like come up to Parisian and like wrap their arms around him and just like kind of nuzzle their face on his chest.
Frisian like tilts his head down and like rubs like the top of your head with his for a second, trying so hard to avoid the horns. Scrian is right next to this. We leave. We leave. Scriana is you.
Skriana takes a look at this person. You, give me your hat. Lady, I don't know what you think, how you think this is going to go down. And she goes, I will give you 50 gold.
I'll give you my hat and also my shoes.
Uli lets this happen. If Parisian tries to stop it, Uli will be like, no.
Frisian's like, wait,
She
should
needs
we
to learn
like...
this.
Alright, fair enough.
She needs to...
But what if she succeeds? What if she learns the wrong lesson?
Listen, if she can get through life with... How much fun does she have on her is what I'm really curious about. How is she gonna deal if she runs out? By throwing 50 gold at people at a time.
I mean, it's worked for me, so I really can't. Prison and Oli walk home wordlessly.
I think Artemis and Floon are hugging at this point.
Finally got a hug. It's no Bonnie, but you know.
They're maybe slightly crying a little bit. Neither of them knows why. You guys see Artemis and Floon hugging, and every once in a while, Floon puts a hand over Artemis' shoulder to put some more dirt in his mouth.
Artemis is also eating
Oh my
sand.
god.
This is supposed to be how you are so wise! Crunch, 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 crunch.
It's the magic
Artemis,
of
what are you
dirt.
I don't know.
maybe stop.
We should go home. There's a bed. Artemis, there's a bed.
But Floon is so comfortable. Surprisingly comfortable.
Hey, Fleur, wanna come to our place and drink?
Of course I can come with you guys. But I'll have to be alone while I do it. Artemis, let's be alone.
We have a cellar.
You're right. You're right. Oh. Sometimes you can be alone with a person.
Babe, we should just let them... We should just go.
What's happening here?
They're too far gone. I'm leaving. Although you can be alone with a person and it's comfortable.
You can also be alone with a person and it's lonely.
That's so true.
Do you feel comfortable or lonely when you're alone with me, Floon? Wait, don't answer that.
You just gotta get off the vibes. That's what being alone means.
I'm so stressed. I did this sand that kind of tastes like gravel.
Why are you...
And as the
Excuse me, why
four
are you
of
eating
you,
dirt?
a very odd group, the five of you, a very odd group, start walking back. We go to the first person who opens the door well after the sun has set at Trollskull Manor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so much better at art now.
Free walks in, does not go through our window.
Damn it.
It's a tradition.
It's like, I feel like for a second there's a temptation of just like, oh, but it's so much more direct. Because what Free can see straight through the window is Carlin. So it's like, she doesn't plan to go through, but she does just stand there for a second. Is Carlin just like, what, slouched over here?
Carly has like one arm on the table here and is sort of like leaning heavily on the table. It's hard to say. They look like like almost like comically frustrated.
Well,
Somehow they've gotten even more, expressive.
Free rushes through the door. Scrungles over the bar to pick Carling up.
There's no scrungling. Everyone sort of turns to look over the door for a moment, and then Carling has flipped over the door and run towards you.
Good, because I was gonna say, freeze in plate armor, this would not be good for our bar.
Crunch, crunch,
Yeah.
crunch. Oh, that poor stool's gone.
Carling is around your midsection, arms and legs, trying to just
Scrumble
huddle
up
around
you.
the armor.
Ooh, squeezing Carling so probably too tight.
Oh god, the ogre
Carling
got
doesn't say
lips.
anything.
Oh, she is so uncomfortable.
Oh, hey, it's just who we were talking about.
Oh?
So, Carling, there's like a lowering of shoulders in your arms. Carling sort of pats your back to be let down. Rolls their eyes. You can see that both Jax and Fillmore have this like huge, like smug grin. George says, "Well, I'm not gonna tell her. It's all you." Behind. Writes something behind here. Free, some news, and some people very excited about you. Carling, without looking at you, sort of slides a piece of paper across the table, and like looking, like way up at the ceiling.
Freeze
They don't-
momentarily distracted by the who the fuck knows about me?
You see, Carling's looking at the ceiling, and like their hand hasn't completely left the paper that they slid towards you.
Free puts her hand also over the paper, sees how if Carling will reluctantly release it. She's just watching. She'll fucking
Carling
wait.
reluctantly releases it. Yes.
Free slowly slides it over to herself.
There are 4 words on this paper, but they may be the 4 words that have caused the Free the most, I don't know, dramatic swing of emotion. It's not bad emotion, it's not good emotion, but there is a sharp uptick in anxiety as you, Free, read the words.
Will you marry me? Oh.
And that is where we will end this session of Believers.
Holy shit. I do like to think that Fluid is carrying Artemis as we walk back to the tavern.
I love that Free's definitely a flush of anxiety. She doesn't really know why, because she doesn't have, the cultural ooh, the family and the shovel talk or whatever, but she recognizes this as important, and she knows that she doesn't understand probably the full implication, but it's just ooh, these are a bunch of people that are very important to Carling.
Oh, and apparently, they know about you.
Oh,
They
no.
know about me.
Oh my god.
The instant, oh, what happens if they don't like me? And just the genuine thinks about how much Carling cares about their family, huh.
Well, I'm gonna end the session right there, the recording. We'll see you all next time. Holy shit!
I just want to say, I think Artemis tells Fluid about what's up. I don't think she tells any of the party, but I think she does tell Fluid.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, we just determined that she's not sure what's up.
No. I think over the course of the night, Artemis very frantically is
So then she said she went with me in the back room, and then she said this, and then everyone has been telling me all of this stuff, and people keep on telling me to go with the editor, and I don't know what that means.
And
I
then
don't know what's happening.
the brain blast of like months and months ago when we've like teased like Artemis, I think you have a crush, and Artemis like brushed it off. It's like the brain blast from months ago.
You talk about how she like ran into the back room and all that stuff, and like Flume's like a little tipsy, half drinking, but then he like there's a moment where he gets like dead serious and he looks you right in the eyes.
Uh-huh.
He puts one hand on your shoulder and he says like, more serious than you've ever seen Flume.
Uh-huh.
Artemis,
Yes.
she was trying to fuck you.
And that's where we're gonna end the recording.